All right. What's up, everybody? I'm here with Pope Dave. We're going to do some fun Great League GBL battles. What's up, Dave? How you doing, man?
Hey, thanks for having me. I am so ready for this.
Oh, yeah? That's awesome. Me too. All right. So what's the line you're going to start out trying to use?
Tonight, we're going to start out. I'm going to try running a Vigoroth, Registeel, and a Azumarill. It's
Okay.
3 Pokemon that I've run a good amount. I don't know if they're good together, but I feel confident with them.
I could see a little bit of issues with lead fighters, but I don't see those too often. So it looks like decent enough coverage other than that. And, if we see any issues, we can adjust as we go along. So
Okay.
Hope everyone's looking forward to some great battles. I don't know. Do you want to get started? Or
Yeah, I can hop right into it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, boy. And I just want to be 100% clear here. I am not 100% as well with my type effectiveness, so
don't worry about it. We'll get there.
Gonna work on that.
Yeah.
But I did run a good amount of Vigoroth opener, so it's some matchups I know, some I don't. I don't know what Sky Attack would do to me, but
it does very little.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so now Frenzy Plant, Earthquake is what I got to watch out for here.
Yep.
I'm not too sure what my Flash Cannon would do to it, but I'm gonna assume that since he shielded on the first one, that I should also shield here. I don't know if he's gonna Frenzy Plant and try to bait it. I don't know the count on that either. If it's a 5 quick or 5/7 for Meganium.
Yeah, I'll go with that, no problem.
Okay. So this time I'm gonna assume that probably has the Earthquake, but I'm gonna take the hit. Oh, okay. It's weird. Maybe I don't know why he's not going for Earthquake, and maybe he doesn't have it. Something.
Yeah, it might just be a single move to Meganium, which is not something you'd want to switch into a Registeel.
Right now I'm rank 8 and I'm around 2260. Oh god. So I figure if he has Sky Attack, that's not going to do much to me. He doesn't have any shields here, so just start Ice Beaming because Ice to Dragon is what we like. I also haven't seen his other third final Pokemon. Whoops. So I'm maybe thinking that it's going to be a Steel type. Can save Vigoroth for that. Maybe.
Brought back Meganium. Interesting.
I'm going to shield this.
Okay.
I don't remember the count that was on that Meganium either, so I didn't feel comfortable trying to get another couple hits on it. All right, and there's the Steel Water. Kind of expecting that. Lots of steel. So I think I bulldoze here because if I remember correctly, ground is super effective to steel, I think. But it's also water type. All right, that works. Cool.
All right. Very good game.
Thank you.
First of all, Vine Whip is 8 energy per Vine Whip. And so if my math is right, it's 6 to a Frenzy Plant and then 9 to an Earthquake.
Okay.
So just if they get to 9, they have the threat of an Earthquake, and then just it goes on from there. So
okay.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. That's also typically a good way to do it. It takes them, I think, 1 turn or 2 turns longer to get to their Earthquake than it does for Reggie to get to his Flash Cannon.
Hmm.
So if it used the move before your Flash Cannon, it's definitely not an Earthquake. If you use it right when you get to it, it's not an Earthquake. If it gets to it like 1 turn, 2 turns later, then it at least could be.
Okay.
Because Vine Whip is 4 energy per turn, and Lock On is 5. And
Now,
then
would that be a one hit knockout for me? The Earthquake on Registeel, or can it
no,
tank an
no, it's
Earthquake?
about 70%. I want to say 75.
Okay.
Around there. An Earthquake plus a Frenzy is enough. And even if you run out like the 2 shield, the Vine Whips are enough. But if you get hit by an Earthquake in the beginning, it's not going to knock you out. At that point, it becomes a lot easier for the Meganium because it doesn't need to bait anymore. It can just go straight for the Frenzy Plants, and because you don't have a 1-hit KO either. Your Flash Cannon will do like what, 60%, 65.
Mm-hmm.
So both of you need to land 2 charge moves. If it lands the Earthquake first, it's a lot easier for it, as the Frenzy Plants will come a lot faster.
Right.
So it's a tricky matchup, but it's definitely very winnable as the Registeel, especially if you shield the Earthquake.
Okay. Cool.
Much easier at that point.
Cool.
Beyond that, I like what you did a lot. I like the fact that you switched the Reggie into the Altaria to eat the Sky Attack. The only issue there is if they had like a hard Reggie wall, which they didn't. Like if they had a Whiscash, or if they had something that could really punish a locked in Reggie, that could be an issue. But you did a great job eating the Sky Attack, and they didn't have a hard wall, so that was fine. Another thing, the second he brought out the Meganium with shield down against your Azumarill, you could have switched into Vigoroth, immediately body slammed and knocked it out. You wouldn't have had to worry
Mm-hmm.
about shielding on the Meganium, which is something I like to do when you have a Pokemon in the back with energy and they don't have shields. Meganium was within 1 body slam of fainting, but beyond that, you played that extremely well. You switched into all the right things, and obviously you won, so it worked out pretty well. So let's go to
Awesome.
the next game.
Thank you. All right.
No problem. I also love the moves that you have on your Azumarill. I was just in a Twitter argument with people over the play rough, which there are none. It's terrible.
Yes.
I'm just kidding. There
Yes.
are definitely merits to it, but I prefer the Ice Beam Hydro Pump moveset.
Interesting. A Alolan Marowak. So I think it has Bone Club and Shadow Ball, I think is what people normally run with these. Oh my god, that doesn't do anything. Okay. I honestly have no idea what to do here. Let's roll with it. Okay. Grass and Steel type. Oh man, I wish I had a Ferrothorn.
I like Ferrothorn a lot, actually.
I have no idea what movesets to expect from this thing. Show me. Hit me.
It can learn like 6 different moves, honestly. The most
Thunder.
common are Power Whip with either Thunder or Flash Cannon.
That's crazy. Thunder, though. So I can see that being Azumarill's worst nightmare, being stuck in front of a Ferrothorn.
Yeah, it's very dominant against Azumarill for sure.
Still 2 shields. Oh boy. Just gonna get off what I can. Not gonna be able to get the switch in. I'm trying to think, what did that thing have again? Oh, that was not the move. Oh boy. It has this toxic. I think Toxicroak has a fighting quick attack. And I think he still has 2 shields.
No, he used 1 on the Toxicroak. I'm sorry, on the the Toxicroak against your Flash Cannon.
Okay. Just gonna expect a Shadow Ball here. That's what I'm gonna assume. Oh. Sometimes I do not know when to go. Actually,
Yeah.
dang it, I shouldn't have used that charge. If anything, I should have shielded and continued to farm it down. But I don't know if I would have overcharged at that point. That's a big issue I was having yesterday. That people were telling me I was overcharging like crazy.
Yeah. Okay.
But it ain't no lie. Baby, bye bye bye. Please. No,
If it doesn't shield. Oh man, he shielded it. Rip.
uh, all right, it feels bad, man. That hurts.
All right. There's actually a couple things we can go over there. That was a pretty well played game from both of you. The one thing I would note, obviously, in the beginning, body slams double resisted in that original mirror, in that Vigoroth versus Marowak. You typically just want to go to the bodies, go to the bulldoze, and just straight bulldoze.
Okay.
Second of all, when he switched out of that, which is he shouldn't have, that's a winning matchup for Marowak. When he switched out of it into the Ferrothorn, I would have switched immediately into Reggie. You didn't really need to expend the energy on Vigoroth. You could have used that later, and then you could have Reggie's a pretty dominant win over Ferrothorn. If you just went in right away and just focus blast it, you didn't need that bulldoze damage.
Okay.
Beyond that, I liked how you played that. I liked how you went for the flash cannon and not the focus blast. A lot of people will go for the overkill, but flash cannon was plenty in that point. And I really liked what you said at the very end. You had a win condition there at the very end if you had just farmed it completely down. You could have, and then you would have had 2 charge moves for the toxic growth. You didn't even need to shield the shadow ball. It wouldn't have gotten to a shadow ball. I don't think that was a bone club that you shielded. And even the shadow ball does like 40%. So at that stage in the end game, your main win condition was farming it completely down. You would have had 100 energy, and you would have had to shield bait with the ice beam and then land the hydro pump. Which, I mean, it was doable. It still would have been tight, but definitely what you said there to not expend your energy was definitely the way to go. At that stage of the game, knowing that he had a shield and an entire toxic in the back, you needed as much energy as you could. And you have to also have to know that even if he landed the shadow ball, it's a lot less damage than a sludge bomb. So saving that shield for the sludge bomb in the end would have been a little bit better. But beyond that, I think that game went fine. You know, they had double Reggie counters, a pretty good Azu counter, a good Vigoroth counter. It was just a team that countered yours pretty well.
Okay.
All right, so let's go into game 3 and see how it goes.
I'm at just showing it here real quick. I'm at a 2262.
Okay.
188 out of 315. All right. Oh wow, he's 1 rank below me. Okay. Tanky Azumarill to start. That's fun. I don't know if I was supposed to mirror that, but it's kind of weird. I'm not used to seeing an Azumarill opener. I don't see that a whole lot down there. Usually people use them back end. Oh boy. And then also remembering that I always get the typing wrong for Lowland Marowak, but it's, I think, fire and ghost.
Yep.
I think.
Yep,
Okay.
that's right.
So fighting would definitely not be the move here. I always say, how could you punch a ghost? That doesn't make any sense.
Both moves are resisted, but yeah, flash cannon is better because fighting is double resisted.
Okay. I don't see anything that can take me down here. But then again, I kind of want my Registeel for his Azumarill. We could work on that. So maybe put a little pressure on here.
Nice.
Oh man, switched it. Oof. I think we probably brought the Azumarill back out. That's what I'm gonna guess here.
Looks like it's a Jirachi.
No. Oh, did they show it at the top?
Yeah, it's right above it. Damn, that's spicy.
Through
Okay.
desire. And I also think I was a little overcharged, so I could get to another body slam. Yeah, not as fast as I wanted. Just gonna try to farm it down again. Okay.
Nice.
Oh boy. Have now I'm also forgetting did if I saw his final Pokemon. Oh boy. Let's see if he has play rough. He's gonna have it. He's gonna have it. Everyone down here has
No, he
play
quit.
rough. Oh, he quit. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So very well played again. Very good. The one thing I will note at the very end there, you always want to body slam Azumarill, never bulldoze. You really only bulldoze if it's super effective body slams or body slam is resisted. I think it actually needs a 2 type differential. I'm not 100% sure, but body slam is so good and bulldoze is so bad, and body slam gets stabbed that unless bulldoze is like double super effective or body slam is resisted, you always want to go body slam.
Okay.
Or shields are down in an end game situation, but body slam is extremely good. Beyond that, I love the way you played that. They did have a hard Reggie counter, which highlighted the issue I had said earlier. You know, if you are going to switch in a Reggie steal and they have a really hard counter like a little Marowak, it can be an issue. But you actually played out of that pretty well. You know, you were able to switch out of it, burn down the switch clock, switch out of it, burn a shield. You know, that went pretty much as well as it could have.
Cool.
So other than just bulldozing the Azumarill, I think that went very well.
Is there a move set that I should really watch out for if I get matched up against once again like a Alolan Marowak and I have a Registeel? Like, do they get Fire Blast or anything like that?
Oh, it was? I didn't even notice. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So apparently,
Uh,
according to King, that fire Marowak was running Hex, don't even pay attention anymore because Marowaks are always running Fire Spin. But yeah, that's why that matchup was a lot closer than it would have been. Marowak's an extremely hard counter to Registeel, so it's
oh,
not a whole lot you can do. There's no point in shielding to try and win that matchup. You're very very unlikely to ever win that matchup. Every move you have is resisted, and they have super effective fast moves and charge moves, and it's a very dominant matchup for Marowak.
mm-hmm,
But at the same time, they can't farm you all the way. I think if you land 3 flash cannons, you know, you'll beat it with the subsequent lock-ons.
mm-hmm.
I think it's 3. So I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's definitely something to look out for. You never want to get locked into that, which is one of the drawbacks of switching into a Registeel.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, both games you did it, you ended up winning. So it's not the end, obviously not the end of the world. So do you want to go into game 4?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
It was a fun name.
Yeah, it's interesting. uh Snorlax sat on it. Stunfisk. I have no idea what to do here. This is a giant question mark for me. I don't even know what type Stunfisk is. I think it's ground type.
Yeah, it is. Ground and electric.
Okay. Ground and electric? One of the best ways that I've learned Pokemon is just let them hit me. Discharge. Okay.
There you go. Practicing situations like this is always going to help you out in the long run.
I don't feel confident throwing any 2 other Pokemon in front of this thing. It's making me nervous. I kind of just want to get rid of it and then kind of let Vigoroth also go down with it. What does he do? Okay. Okay. Figured I already had a little charge built up and a decent amount of health, so kind of wanted to risk it and see what his second Pokemon was, and that obviously was not the move. All right.
That's okay. You're still in an okay spot.
3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Very
I think
nice.
I got that one because he probably acknowledged that I did not have any shields.
Very nice.
But I gotta get to that ice beam.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think. Oh, did you? There you go. I think he was overcharging a little bit, but either way, you got to it. So there you
go. Okay. Interesting. Let it hit. What is he confident with in the back? Oh.
Oh, we didn't shield it at all. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, that's not good. Well, it's not the end of the world actually, because you're almost out of flash cannon. Oh, you are perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, this is okay.
Shield, and then if I remember correctly, Haunter is extremely glass cannon. If you sneeze on the thing, it'll go down.
That was okay. Very nice. That was a roller coaster match. Yeah, it was an extremely well timed switching into your Azumarill to eat the Earthquake. Unfortunately, even after wasting the energy on the Earthquake, Meganium should still beat you to the Frenzy Plant. It didn't, so I'm expecting he probably overcharged and miscounted, which is perfect for you. It was obviously a very well timed switch. I'm not sure what would have happened if he did beat you to the move, but it doesn't. You had a lot of energy in the back either way. But beyond that, very well played. Yeah, and like you said, definitely body slam the Meganium. Bulldoze is resisted. And it's a much worse move overall. I'm trying to just so you have like a better idea. Unless it's a steel Pokemon that'll resist body slam, or a ghost Pokemon that'll double resist body slam, the vast majority of the time you just want to use body slam against like grass, against fire, against water. Body slam all the way. It's a much better move. It gets stab. It's more energy efficient. It's a much better move. Bulldoze is basically just for steel and ghost coverage for the most part.
Yeah, sounds good.
But beyond that, you very well played. I really liked the timing of that switch. You counted perfectly, and it worked out. So let's do the last game.
Awesome. Thank you.
No problem.
All right. I want to get this next win. Mom Spaghetti. I want the 4th win.
We got this.
Wiggy Wibble TVC.
These names are fun.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh. I don't think I've ever seen Melmetal take so much damage so quickly. That's impressive. Super power. Does he go straight for it?
It's a good question.
Yes, he does. Exactly what I would have done. I always go straight for it.
Now the question is, does he stay in here or get out as quickly as possible?
Yeah, smack it. Here we go. Oh, he's out. Okay. Oh boy, didn't get that switch in time, but did he get the dynamic punch that fast? I will either. No, he didn't.
Good call.
I also forget how long dynamic punch takes, but usually if I'm not counting and I just see a Medicham just throw up in the charge move, I usually think it's power up punch.
It's 8 counters if I'm remembering.
Oh wow!
It's 7 energy per counter, and then it's 15. It's it's 8 counters, and power up punch is 5.
Really? Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah. This one is running Ice Punch and Power Up Punch, which is a very low damage moveset. You pretty much need to beat everything just on counter at that point.
I also don't know if I was supposed to Hydro Pump there, but let's see what this does. I think I'm okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. Farm this down, and then deal with this final Pokemon. Oh, wait, never mind. I forgot his register was swapped out quickly.
Yeah. Ooh.
This is interesting. Is he rolling poison on there? Oh,
So close.
oh, wait, I still have a shield. Okay, I like that.
You're good. You're good. You're good. Yeah, I was a little bit worried that you weren't going to actually press the shield, but yeah, you're good.
Just keep tapping, right? Okay, please just go away, Swampert. I don't like you right now. Thank you.
Ooh, that was. I'm surprised he didn't get to it, to be honest.
Vigor
Nice.
wiped you. Goodbye.
Very well played.
Thank you. Woo, that felt good.
Yeah, I don't have too many notes there. Again, very well played. The one thing I'd say, this I would have switched into Azumarill the second you saw the Medicham. You took a lot of counter damage on your Vigoroth. I know you're trying to eat the charge move, but honestly, Azumarill can eat most of Medicham charge moves. And you did a really good job burning the Melmetal shield with Body Slam. So the second you switched out, I would have pulled up my switch menu and gotten into Azumarill right away. You didn't really need to stay in there with Vigoroth for that long. But beyond that, you had all the switch in leads. You played all the switches well, and so
nice.
Yeah, no other note other than that.
Cool.
Very well played. All right, so how are you feeling about this line?
I'm feeling very confident about this line.
Do you like the order? The one note I'd say going forward, I think that might be a slight improvement is if you want to do the same line but lead Registeel, Vigoroth is a much safer switch if you lose the lead. You know, you saw in the Marowak game when you lost the lead and switched in Registeel, it was hard walled, whereas Vigoroth is not as easy to hard wall. But if you want to stick with this line for another set and see how it goes in this order, we can do that too.
Interesting. Registeel lead. Okay.
I'm very I always love Vigoroth safe switches. Vigoroth, Shiftry, Pokemon that like get a lot of damage in really quickly. I love safe switching them. So that's just something that fits my play style. If you're comfortable with the way we've been doing it, though, that's fine too.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'll keep going with what I have, and then
Okay,
but I actually would really want to try that. That does sound a lot
switch.
of fun.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll stick with this order for the next set, and then we'll. If we notice that you're losing a lot of switches and that have a lot of hard counters for your Registeel, then we'll mix it up.
Okay, sounds great.
And this next set, I'll just give you more feedback mid game. Tell you what to give you some advice. During the match as opposed to afterwards. But let's get started.
Sounds great. Let's do it.
All right. Let's see what they got.
Just got to remember, I'm body slamming Azumarills. I'm body slamming Meganiums.
Body slam almost everything. Vigoroth body slam is so strong.
Ooh.
Oh wow. All right. I would say in this for the beginning, just try and force some shields. You don't want to switch into Registeel because if they switch out of that, Gardevoir can sweep in the back.
All right.
Whereas you really want to get your Registeel in there when Gardevoir can't leave. And it's so glassy that it'll really be forced to shield almost everything. Like you might be able to force a second shield here, which would be amazing. This wouldn't KO, but as far as that, Gardevoir is so glassy, shield pressure is tremendous. So there you go, beautiful. I wouldn't have switched in Azumarill. I would have just probably let, but he's not leaving this. This is fine. I would have just let the Vigoroth faint and then bring in Registeel, which hard walls Gardevoir. But honestly, this is fine. You're up 2 shields to none, and it doesn't for some reason he's not leaving this. So you can just oh, there you go. Okay, now just immediately ice beam.
Ice beam. Okay.
Immediately. Whatever comes in next.
Because he would have usually like a fairy or dragon back up to a fairy.
Oh yeah, no, this is not fantastic. He's got a Medicham. You'll get to another ice beam though, because Medicham cannot counter you down. So you'll get to another ice beam, and then I'd come back in with I'd come in with Registeel, just because the Vigoroth almost fainted, and you don't want to give the Medicham any extra counter damage. So yeah, I'd come in with Registeel. 1, 6, 7. So he definitely has the dynamic punch now. So I would shield here,
Yeah.
and then I'd overcharge a little bit. Overcharge oh, psychic. Okay. Wow. So he must not have. Okay, so overcharge a little bit. Now go. Okay. Now let's hope he doesn't have a hard counter in the back. You'll get to at least one, maybe two more flash cannons. So depending on what he has in the back, you are in decent shape. Let's see what this is going to be. All right, focus blast.
Umbreon is dark type, correct? Just
Yep.
only dark type.
And what we're going to do here is you're going to take the charge move. I actually don't know if it KOs, but even if it does, the second he uses a move, switch immediately into Vigoroth.
Okay.
Because he will not be able to snarl you down, and you'll be able to get to a move. Maybe.
Oh yeah. We got
Let's
this.
try. Go.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that was an amazing swap because I would have sat there with Registeel.
Yeah.
That was 3,000 IQ.
All right, very good. In future reference, what I was trying to say in the beginning, I must not have been very clear about it, which is no problem. I would have stayed in with Vigoroth, just let it completely faint Vigoroth down, burn the shield, and come in with Reggie. Reggie's going to resist those charms. Right. So it's a much harder wall, and up 2 shields to none, you could have shielded the Shadow Ball, over farmed, and you would have been in fantastic shape. Okay. Ultimately, ended up working out fine, but just for future reference, Shadow Gardevoir is so hard to deal with because even neutral charms wreck. If you have a wall to a charm like you do, you want to basically get it in a position where Gardevoir can't reasonably switch out of it. Basically not switching into it. So that would have been the way I would have played that, but ultimately ended up working out fine. So let's go into game 2.
Cool. Nice. I like this guy's outfit. If he doesn't use a Melmetal, then he needs to take the outfit off.
All right, you're going to stay in this lead. It's not a winning lead, but it's not aggressively negative, and you can't switch into Registeel because if you do, then he's going to switch out of it, and it'll be impossible to beat in the back, or it'll be hard to beat in the back. So what you're going to do here is you're going to just live out this matchup. You'll lose, but that's fine, and then you'll overcharge a little bit on the Registeel because Tropius can't really hit, and don't shield anything. Just straight body slam. You'll get off at least 2, maybe 3. No, not 3. You'll get off 2 body slams. And you'll leave Tropius in pretty good position for Registeel to clean up in the back.
I think I overtapped by 1 there.
That's okay. This Leaf Blade will kill you, but Tropius is so little to hit Registeel with that you're in fine shape.
Okay.
Yeah, don't shield here. Just let it go. Now, we're going to watch out to see if he switches out of this. He probably won't. He probably doesn't want to give up switch advantage and probably just let the Tropius go. But if he does switch out of it, then we're going to switch out really quickly. Does not look like he is. So overfarm a little bit and then throw it. Oh, that was...
I already threw it.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. You did overfarm a little bit. You've got about, I think, 2 lock-ons extra. So this will do almost no damage, and then you can throw that.
Tropius has given me a lot of problems in the past.
Yeah, no, Tropius is very hard to deal with. Registeel is one of the... Oh, what is... Okay, switch out. Go, out. Switching to Azumarill. I have never seen... Wow.
Shiny Lantern?
Man. All right.
Who are you? Who are you?
Shiny Lantern and Moltres. All right, well, I've never seen that before.
Shut up.
That's the first ever Moltres I've seen in GBL.
Probably gonna want to shield
this. I would shield this.
Yeah.
Your only win condition here is burning out the switch clock and getting out as quickly as possible. You definitely can't take very much. Yeah, I would just keep spamming ice beams and just try and burn out the switch clock. Shield as much as you can because you need to save this Azumarill for the Moltres. Oh, right. You got a shield. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, I would shield again. And get into Reggie as quickly as possible.
Okay.
He'll switch right back into Moltres, but you'll at least be able to land a Flash Cannon, and then once Reggie's out of there. Oh, yep, Flash Cannon. Moltres is so glassy, I honestly might need to shield this. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, right, exactly. So
Yeah.
it's so glassy. Yeah, he shielded it. Perfect. And let's see if he
Ooh,
tries to
damage
farm
is
you
still.
down or uses a move. I don't think he can farm you down. I think he'll go.
Yay! Let's go.
Nice.
It's a lot of wasted charge on his part there. Oh, he still has it. Okay.
Oh, still a little bit alive. Okay. All right.
Oh boy.
This is probably gonna be a sky attack, and it might KO. It doesn't. Off of a ancient power. Never mind. That won't KO.
Oh, did he use another one?
Oh, damn. I mean, the lantern has too much. The lantern has too much health in the back either way. All right, just throw a Hydro Pump as quickly as you can. The lantern has it can tank 2 of these at this point, but yeah, that was just a case of being extremely hard countered the whole way through. I've
Yeah.
never seen a Moltres in GBL before. At that point, you just tip your cap and move on to the next game.
That was amazing.
That was the first Moltres I've ever seen, and I'm very surprised it wasn't running Sky Attack. Although,
very nice.
Can Great League Moltres have Sky Attack? Oh yeah, Lead TM. Okay, that's probably why he doesn't have one. Yeah. Shadow Moltres Sky Attack. Oh man. Oh, you have a Shadow Moltres. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, you definitely could have farmed down Tropius a little bit more, instead of using the move right away. Right. Yeah, that's a good point. Yep. Yep, that's a very good point. Yeah. The whole point, like King's mentioning, of when you have a wall in the back, is to leave the matchup with as close to 100 energy as possible. So you either want to farm up to 100 and then throw your move, or throw your move and undercharge it and then farm up at the end. But you want to leave that matchup with energy because it's such a dominant matchup. You lost the lead to get to that point, and the whole point, you want to leave that with a lot of energy. You left it with a little bit of energy. You could have left it with a lot more if you just didn't press any of the bubbles, or you charged a little bit more to begin with.
Makes sense.
But either way, I mean, I still don't think you would have had that because he had incredibly hard counters in the back. Lantern is probably one of the top 3 or 4 Azumarill counters in the game. So I mean, that was a tough road either way. But just for the next game, I don't think you'll be hard countered that drastically again.
Okay.
Well, let's see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Let's see.
Never know. All right, that was a very, very interesting game. I like those spicy games.
Tentacruel, Ludicolo, and Lantern are probably the 3 hardest Azumarill counters in the game.
That's very interesting. Sorry if you can hear the baby right now.
Oh, that's fine. You can probably hear my cats, so don't worry about it. All right, this is a great matchup. It's a good matchup. You're gonna stay in this, and you're going to have the shield because Focus Blast will almost want to KO, but you should be able to come out of this. Sorry, that was my fault. From now on, just all the way farm up to a bulldoze.
Yeah.
Body slam is not the wrong play because they have to respect the bulldoze, but use that a little bit too early. That was my bad. I should have mentioned.
Because I could have tried to bait a shield on that.
Yeah, right. You're gonna shield here.
Yeah.
I usually don't. Wow, debate. Okay. So that's fine. Charge all the way up to a bulldoze. All right. Immediately go into Azumarill. Immediately into Azumarill. Don't shield. You don't need to shield anything coming off of Medicham. Even Psychic will do less than half. You can take 2, no problem. Ice Punch, perfect. You're going to want to Ice Beam here. Hydro Pump is more efficient, but you honestly, this is such a dominant matchup that you want to just farm in the back. So using less efficient move is fine. Doing less damage will give you more time to farm. And if you're throwing Ice Beam now, he's got nothing. He doesn't have Psychic. So unless you're just trying to bait you, but there's no reason to in this matchup because there's no reason to shield at all. So again, no shield.
How close is Psychic charge up to an Ice Beam for Medicham?
Psychic is, I want to say, it's not like 11. No, sorry, not 11. Like 8 counters. 8 counters. It's 8 counters to a Psychic, and which is 16 turns, and it's 15 turns. Okay, you're gonna Ice Beam and then get out of there. You're gonna Ice Beam and then go back into Vigoroth and immediately Body Slam.
Mm-hmm.
That'll KO it. So just click the Body Slam right away because it all that. There you go. Perfect. Yeah, so it's 15 turns Azumarill to an Ice Beam, and it's 16 for Medicham to a Psychic, if I'm counting right. I think that's what it is. Just don't seal this. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It probably is. Even a nice, it doesn't really matter. You'll probably still get to a counter. There you go. Throw it. Sorry, Body Slam, not counter. And then you can come back in with Azumarill and farm it down. And you still have a shield and
He used the
shield.
charge. That's
Don't
great.
Shield. Yeah, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. You won CMP and he has to use all of his energy. So you can come back in with Azumarill, you can farm it down. You got a shield advantage and a full Pokemon in the back. So yeah. You can honestly just shield whatever it uses here and then Hydro Pump it. Or Hydro Pump. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, you won this anyway. You're fine. Again, against Steel Pokemon, you don't really want to use Ice Beam, but you won this anyway, so you're fine. Yeah, you can just shield it, and then another Ice Beam will KO.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can farm down the Medicham. Perfect.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
This was great.
This is a lot of fun.
Nice. Azumarill had a very nice finish at the end there.
Yeah, Azumarill matched up very well against his team. It matched up pretty well against Registeel, and it matched up very well against Medicham. Raichu was the only issue, but he made the mistake of switching into the Raichu when you could switch out. Like there's no real benefit of that because you could have you could go right into Vigoroth and wipe out his only Azumarill threat.
So, like maybe if I was stuck with a Registeel in there, then him swapping to a Alolan Raichu would have been a better move.
Alolan Raichu would have been very good in the backing against your team because he's got winning matchups against Registeel and Azumarill, but he locked it in against a Vigoroth that had no problem just disposing of it. So that if I were him, I would have just waited until the Medicham died and just brought in Raichu so he could have switched out of it whenever you switched. But he locked it in, which was very good for you.
Cool. That makes sense.
All right. Okay. Next battle.
Let's do it.
Let's go. I'm psyched that you like Vigoroth. It's one of my favorite Pokemon to use. It's so much fun.
It is very fun. It's quick and it's got nice coverage, I feel.
Oh yeah, very good coverage. All right, let's see. Vigoroth into Ivysaur. All right, we're gonna stay in here. Ivysaur. I know that it's only a one fast move difference between Venusaur and Vigoroth. I'm not sure about Ivysaur, to be honest. It takes one turn longer to get to the second Power Whip as opposed to Frenzy Plant. I'm not sure whether you need an extra fast move or not. I know you can tank one Power Whip.
Okay.
So I'll just eat this and then try and force a shield with the Body Slam. Yeah, that's no problem.
Nice.
Perfect. And honestly, if he tries to farm you down, or if he uses a move here, I wouldn't shield. You're going to be up a shield because he has to shield this if he wants to win the matchup. And then you can almost farm down in the back with. All right, so yeah, bring in Registeel. Don't shield anything. You're up a shield. We switched. All right, pull up your switch menu and go immediately into Azumarill.
Okay.
Perfect.
Mud bombs coming endlessly here.
Yep. Don't shield. And we're gonna need to play this pretty carefully because we don't want the Ivysaur to be able to come back in and farm. So again, he's now locked in his best Registeel counter against a not Registeel, which is great for us. We're not going to shield this, and we're going to want to leave this matchup with as much energy as possible to at least force the Ivysaur to use a move and not farm us down, because he needs to be worried about the Ice Beam. So we're going to throw Ice Beam now.
Okay.
Hopefully he'll shield. If not,
right.
Let's see. He actually might not shield just because he
shielded
wants the Ivysaur, but he's perfect. He shielded. All right. We will shield here because we want to make sure we get to another Hydro Pump. And what we're going to do is we're going to overcharge a little bit here. We're going to take one more move. So don't hit anything. That's fine. Take this move. Don't shield. And then do 3 more bubbles and then throw the Hydro Pump.
Oh my goodness.
We basically just want to all right. That's fine. Just let it go. Let it go. You've got a lot of energy, but that's fine. Just let it go.
Let this. Oh my
Yeah, let
goodness.
it go.
Okay.
Come back in with
Oh my goodness.
Reggie. Let it go. Don't worry about it.
Whew. Okay.
It's just gonna be a power whip. You're gonna do 3 more fast moves and then throw the flash cannon. Go.
4.
And then you're going to throw the focus blast the second you get it. Hopefully you beat it to a move. Throw it. There you go.
Nice.
I think this will probably KO. It'll be very close. It is about a little bit over half to a Whiscash.
Nice.
All right, now you got up a shield. Let's see what he has in the back. All right, beautiful.
Focus blast.
Beautiful. All right, shield whatever he throws and then focus blast, and then you're good to go.
Oh boy.
Nice.
That was insane. I would have shielded the Azumarill all day long.
Honestly, I almost wanted to. You had almost 100 energy. It's so hard to lose that energy, but I just knew that in the back, Registeel is so dominant with the shield advantage.
Wow.
That he had already used his only answer to it, was within focus blast range. He did a very good move switching into the Ivysaur and wasting your energy with the power whip. I would have thought he would have tried to farm down, but at that point, you just yeah.
Yeah. That I wrote that down in caps right here. Back end Reggie with shield advantage is pure gold.
Especially if they've already used their counter, right? Like if they had a hard counter in the back, but they already showed you their main counter. They already showed you their Whiscash, and it was already within 1 move away from fainting with no shields left. So assuming that they didn't bring 2 hard counters, you knew whatever they had in the back would be a relatively safe battle. I always love when they show their main counter to like what I have in the back early on, so I know what it is. Chances are they wouldn't have a second hard counter, and you could be pretty assured that you'd have a decent shot in the end game up a shield. So
okay, so they can hear me on
that
this.
was amazing.
So Dave, we call those advanced strategies Toshi strats.
Yeah.
So
Toshi strats right there.
They're very famous in the battlers world. So
that's amazing. Next level stuff for sure. Oh my goodness.
All right.
We're
playing with fire now. Let's go.
Let's do it. Whew.
Awesome Nate. This guy sounds pretty good.
Yep. I'm afraid of awesome people. Oh god.
All right, so we're gonna stay in this. It's not the best matchup in the world. You'll lose it, but you won't lose it significantly. You're gonna play out the 1 shield. You don't shield the first one, shield the second one, and then chances are you're gonna lose this, and the Azumarill will be low enough that your Azumarill can farm it in the back and get a ton of energy. So
you said shield first, don't shield second?
Don't shield the first move. Let it hit you. Let it hit you with the Ice Beam, and then depending on how it plays out, depending on how they shield, we'll probably shield the second one. But again, it depends on how this plays out. Yeah, it's almost always an Ice Beam first because they always expect you to shield the first one. So now you're going to throw the Body Slam. Chances are they won't shield this, but they might. They'll have to shield eventually if they want to win, because Vigoroth will win the 0 to 1 shield. So you're going to throw it. Oh, damn. Okay, yeah, shield this.
Okay. So you can trade shields or taking a Azumarill down?
Yeah. Chances are they'll shield this unless I don't think they're already at another move. This is going to be close. Let's see. Ooh, no shield. All right, just farm it down. Okay. Just hope they don't get to another Ice Beam. Ooh. Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. It's always close in the 1 to 0 shield, but now you got switch advantage and just throw the Body Slam immediately. And this is perfect because your Azumarill on the back can wall this Altaria. Just let it beat your Vigoroth. You don't want to switch in and lose switch advantage. Just let it beat you.
And go in with Registeel?
No, Azumarill.
Oh, okay.
Azumarill is actually a harder counter to Altaria than Registeel is. Okay, pull up your switch menu. And no, don't switch. Don't switch. Stay in here. Ice Beam.
Okay.
This is definitely going to be a Hydro Cannon. Don't shield. It was a couple turns too early to be a Sludge Wave. Yeah. Now you're going to throw an Ice Beam. Right now. You definitely need this Azumarill to beat the Swampert.
Okay. Because we got to
get it, or at least get it into flash cannon range. So just straight ice beam. I don't think he has a sludge wave already. Don't shield. If this is a sludge wave, we're in trouble. But don't shield. No, okay. I thought it was pretty. Thought it was too early, so that's good. All right. He must not have sludge wave if he's not even charging up to it. All right. So ice beam. Let's see if he shields. No. All right. So now just bubble away.
Mm-hmm. So shield here and then farm down. So we can.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Try to ice. Whoops.
Oh, never mind. That, you know what? Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Don't that's fine. Now ice beam.
We got this.
Oh, there you go. Beautiful. All right, now ice beam. That was perfect, honestly. That could not have worked out any better.
sorry, coach.
You knew that you had the matchup in the back anyway, so I wouldn't have necessarily risked it. Because he was one mud shot away. But yeah, honestly, you know what? Paid off. So there you go. No regrets.
Thank God.
That was a very, very gutsy play, to be honest. Don't bother shielding here. It'll just make the game last longer. He'll need to land like 3 sky attacks to KO. So we're just going to flash cannon, and then that's GG's. This won't necessarily kill, but the lock-ons will kill right after this. But yeah, you played that extremely well. He happens to have 2 things weak to Azumarill in the back. Typically, in that situation, I would have switched out when he switched out because you want your Azumarill for the Altaria in the back. But obviously, Swampert matchup against Registeel is not is not good. So you needed to stay in there. But you played that out perfectly. It would have been harder if he charged up to Sludge Wave. Swampert has a lot of shield pressure on Azumarill because Sludge Wave does like 75% to Azumarill. 70%-ish. So if they charge up to Sludge Wave, we might have had to shield a little earlier, but they never did. So we never had to shield, and it was a pretty easy sledding after that. Yeah. They never charged up to the Sludge Wave, so they never forced us to consider shielding because Hydro Cannons don't do any damage to Azumarill.
So it would have been, I could have seen that being a lot closer, and I don't think I would have had that final shield at the end had that Swampert had Sludge Wave.
If it used Sludge Wave, you might not have even won because Swampert with Sludge Wave would have KO'd the Azumarill and then probably beat Registeel. But we would have probably had to. You're right. We would have had to shield earlier had he at least charged up to it, which he never did. So.
Okay.
But either way, 4 out of 5, you're killing it. So
nice.
Very good.
Thank you. Oh, awesome snipe.
Do you want to stick with the same team? I mean, it's working, so might as well.
It's up to you if you think that
you're doing a very good job with what we have now. The Vigoroth in the lead is not hurting you. So let's just stick with it.
Okay. 2300 hype.
Nice. There we go. All right, let's move on to the next game.
Let's do it. Thank you, Kiang, for hosting this, by the way. This is absolutely amazing and very, very helpful. And Toshi, of course. Thank you more than
no problem. This is a lot of fun. I'm looking for. All right, so we're gonna stay in this. This is not a winning situation, but you don't want to lock anything else in. And I want to see what punches this thing has. Just straight body slam it. 3 body slams, you'll start to force shield pressure. Most Hypno right now are running Thunder Punch, Shadow Ball. Some are running Double Punch. I've been trying to popularize Double Punch. I like it a lot. But either way, it can't use Shadow Ball. No shield. It can't use Shadow Ball against you, so it'll just be using like Thunder Punch or Ice Punch or whatever punch it has, which is Thunder Punch. This is probably the standard Thunder Punch line. So you're just going to straight body slam. Now, we'll shield depending on how quickly he uses the next one. If he uses it right away, we won't shield. Just let it go. If he, don't bother. Don't shield.
Right.
Because if you did shield here, he'd probably confusion you down before you got to the body slam. You're, I think, still 3 counters away. So come in with Registeel. What you're gonna do is you're gonna overfarm a little bit. Thunder Punch will not hurt you very much, and you want to get an energy advantage. So go 1, 2, 3. Now throw.
Okay, perfect. So what was he
probably trying to get to? Honestly, the fact that he spent so long charging means he might have focus boss and trying to get to it. But because I think he was already out of Shadow Ball based on my count. But either way, okay, stay in here. Throw a Flash Cannon, and now immediately switch into his Azumarill.
Okay.
So switch in right now. He's gotten 4, 5, 6, so
no sludge.
no shield here. Shield here. This is
Okay.
he could be at a sludge bomb. It was very close, and you don't want to. All right, it wasn't, but that's fine. You're already up a shield. So now you're going to match shield at this point. All right, what's this going to be? Ooh, all right.
Caught me with my
That's
pants.
fine. You're going to want to just hydro pump now. From now on out, from here on out, just hydro pump. And once the switch clock is up, you're going to switch out of this into Reg still.
Okay.
As quickly as you can, because you need the zoom roll, and don't shield anything. You need the zoom roll in the back for the toxic rogue. This is going to be tight. No
So
shield, whatever this is, it doesn't matter.
I feel like play rough. They charged, or yeah, they used it a lot sooner. Okay.
All right, hydro pump. And now switch into Reg still immediately. And you're going to throw now.
I think we had it timed perfectly right there before he had his swap.
Yep. And you're not going to shield this at all. You absolutely need the shield in the back. So, perfect. No shield. Perfect. Hopefully this is hydro, and hopefully it KOs you, because then you'll be able to farm a little bit. Oh, I see. Okay, so that was a good move on his part, because now he can farm a little bit with the Toxic Rogue. Oh, he's not going to? Okay. Now hope. Let's see if you get to it. Can you get? No, so close. All right.
Oh boy.
You unfortunately don't shield here.
No, I shielded.
Oh damn. I mean, he had too much energy either way. He's gonna get to it. He still has a shield. Your best bet was to even if you didn't shield that, he just would have mud bombed you to death, because you would have been within mud bomb range. And honestly, this was just a game where he had the lead and he had the right matchups in the back. So there are some small things we could have done differently. Ice beam the Azumarill was a mistake. That was my bad. I should have told you earlier not to ice beam it, because you never want to ice beam an Azumarill.
Right.
I think you still had that matchup either way. You would have had to really maneuver it perfectly to get out of that one. So that was just a bad team comp matchup, which that'll happen. So no worries there. I'm trying to think of what we could have done differently. Honestly, I think honestly just preserving the energy against in the Azumarill mirror was our best shot, and maybe not shielding the mud bomb in the middle. But beyond that, he just had us on team comp. Toxic Rogue with an energy advantage beats both of our Pokemon in the back, so there's nothing you can really do about that. Honestly, Toxic Rogue with energy beats all 3 of your Pokemon, so if we start seeing more of them, we might need to start switching things up a little bit.
Okay. Sounds great.
But for right now, let's just move on, and hopefully we have a little bit better team comp matchups in the next one.
And just to be certain, I always want to ice beam Toxic Rogue. Always.
Not always. With shields up, yes, because Toxic Rogue is pretty glassy. Ice beam will do a little bit more than half, I want to say, and they're so prone to shield it. Shields down, definitely hydro pump.
Okay.
But you were never in a shields down situation there. So whenever there are shields, ice beam, because people shield the Toxic Rogue so often, it's fairly glassy. So whenever shields are up, I always ice beam.
Okay, sounds great.
All right. Let's see what we got here. Vigoroth into perfect. All right, pull up your switch menu right away, because they'll probably switch out. Don't switch yourself. Just pull it up so that you can quickly respond to whatever they do. All right, they got a Azumarill. Perfect. That is perfect, because now you have a lot of energy on that in the back, and don't shield here. You don't need a shield. If they play out the 2 shield, you might have to shield a sky attack at the end, like the 3rd one, but definitely don't shield early on. Just straight ice beam. It takes like 3 sky attacks plus all the dragon breaths to beat an Azumarill, and dragon breaths do so little damage. There's very little shield pressure until like the end. Oh, they didn't even shield at all. Perfect. Okay. Now they're going to come in and they're going to just don't shield anything. This Magneton, if it uses all of its energy beating your Azumarill, that's fine. To be honest, you've got such a dominant matchup in the back. Don't bother shielding.
Sounds great.
The Azumarill has done its main job right now.
Right. Took out the dragon.
Magnet Bomb. What? All right. Immediately ice beam. Why would they not discharge? Is this running Magnet Bomb Zap Cannon? That was weird. Okay. That's perfect. All right. Now come in with Vigoroth and just farm it down.
Shield this
Don't
one.
shield. No, don't shield.
Don't shield. Okay.
Yeah, actually shield. It doesn't matter.
No.
Don't shield. There's no way this is a Zap Cannon. Is it? Why didn't they discharge the Azumarill? So weird. Yeah, I guess. I guess. But all right, now just farm it down. Oh, they switch out. Okay. Body slam. Body slam.
Oh wow,
Oh,
that was
man.
quick. That was super quick. We're in big.
Oh, this is not great.
Yeah, we're in big
Okay.
trouble here.
You're not. It's you. I think you're okay. Just obviously shield. I think you get to the second flash cannon before they farm you down. Or get to a third mud bomb. So I think you're okay. Flash cannon.
Mm-hmm.
And the Magneton's basically dead in the back.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're okay here.
And I also think that Magneton is out of energy completely.
Yeah, it is. It is. You'll be able to lock down it down. Lock on it down. The only win shield here, obviously. The only win condition for him is if he gets to a third mud bomb. Because if he gets to another mud bomb after this, he will win.
So I flash cannon him?
Flash cannon immediately, the second you get it. So go now. And this KOs, right? This got, yeah. I think this KOs.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, and then you should be able to lock on down the Magneton. Beautiful.
Wow. Okay. Beautiful. Flash cannon.
Very well played.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the only note I had there was that the second you shot the Toxicroak, I think you could have gotten off the body slam and the Vigoroth, but you're right. It just dies so quickly. There wasn't a lot of reaction time there. So, that's happened to all of us where, we think we have time and it just beats us. So,
all right.
Otherwise, very well played.
Thank you.
So, no other main notes. I don't know. I think King might be right. I think he might have just Magnet Bombed you thinking he could farm in the end, but it ended up being very costly because you got to a charge move. But either way, beyond that, perfectly played. So well done.
That's another Toxicoke right there. I say if we see like one or two more, then we'll maybe start switching it up.
All right, sounds good. Works for me.
Okay.
Toxicoke is very popular. It's probably the most common fighter beyond maybe Deoxys. I know House Stark popularized it a lot with his team, and it's a very well-known Pokemon. So I've seen a bunch of them too. So yeah, if we see another couple, we'll have to deal with it. All right, again, we're going to stay in this. We're going to just body slam it down, see if they switch out of this or not. And again, we'll decide on our shields depending on how they shield. You don't need to shield the first one, so we will wait until it gets a little bit later on into the matchup.
Going all the way.
Yeah, don't shield this.
Okay.
Honestly, if you don't shield this, he'll probably just farm you down, but then you'll come back with the Azumarill at the end and farm it down, and you'll have a ton of energy. Yeah, just body slam. This will get it into the red. It definitely won't KO, but it'll make it so that Azumarill is in farm territory.
Okay.
And Azumarill might need to eat a Sky Attack. That's fine. Sky Attack does so little. We're going to come in with Azumarill, and we're going to just bubble for days. Don't shield this.
Okay.
And then just bubble. Don't use any moves. That's fine. Just don't eat it.
Okay.
Eat it.
I'm gonna eat it.
And bubble for days, and then you're gonna immediately Ice Beam whatever comes in.
Okay.
You're gonna have probably, I want to say 80 energy when this faints, maybe even closer to 90. So you'll hopefully be able to get 2 Ice Beams on whatever comes in next.
Okay.
The only big problem will be if it comes in with the mirror. Oh no, Victory Bell. All right. Okay, switch out of this immediately. You don't want to waste all that. You don't want to waste that 30 energy, so switch out right now. Switch out. Because one Razor Leaf would KO you. You want to be able to hit it with an Ice Beam later on. So.
Oh boy.
What is that?
Good switch there.
Oh, this is fine. This is fine. All right. So now you're just going to play this out. You're going to shield it fairly aggressively. Let's see how low you can get this. All right, perfect. All right. Throw a move. Throw it. I don't know why he's not using a charge move, to be honest with you.
I don't either. He must be at a Hydro Pump by now.
Yeah. So either way, you're going to shield it either way. But all right. Now here's what you're gonna do: shield it, and then immediately switch into Azu. You'll get 2 bubbles, and then the second he switches, switch it. You hit your move. Honestly, almost be spamming your move. Right. Hit.
So that's what you meant right there.
I don't think he switched. Unfortunately, I thought he was gonna switch a little bit. I thought he was gonna switch right away. But either way, this will KO, and so
Okay.
you're honestly in fine shape here. All right, come back in with Reggie.
Shield advantage. Back in register.
You're gonna shield, and you're going to flash cannon, and that will KO.
Okay.
Yeah, shield here and then flash cannon. I don't see any way Victory Bell survives this. It's a Victory Bell, and it's a Shadow Victory Bell.
Yeah.
I knew you were 2 bubbles away from another Ice Beam, and so my hope was the second he saw your Zoom Rail, he'd switch into Victory Bell and have to eat an Ice Beam. But he didn't switch into it, but it ended up working out fine.
There we go. Back end Reggie with shield advantage. Let's go.
Nice. We're on fire right now.
I felt very good. It was
that was
similar
a very good game.
to the previous game.
It's really scary to just eat those 2 sky attacks and let their lead Pokemon almost beat your top 2 Pokemon. You know, at the end, the Azumarill was almost dead, but having so much energy is really nice. And that was when you lose the lead, your main win condition is just to farm down in the back as much as you possibly can. So
that's crazy.
All right. Game 4, let's go.
Let's do it. I mean, I'm not really one to say, but I feel like a lot of the people down here are not using their shadow Pokemon properly. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, they're very high finesse Pokemon because they're so glassy. All right, this is great. We're going to stay in this, but pull up the switch menu. He'll probably want to leave this as quickly as possible. Luckily, I think all 3 of your Pokemon win the 1 shield against Umbreon, so doesn't really matter what he switches into. But just be very cognizant of the switch. Like, just have your finger hovering over that switch menu in case he switches really quickly into like a Toxicroak or a hard counter. You don't want to be switching too late, but also be staying in this for now. So don't shield here. Vigoroth can comfortably take 2 of Umbreon's charge moves, assuming this is foul play. Yeah, this is about a third, so you can comfortably take even another one. All right, now pull up your menu. Azumarill. Sorry, I was a little slow on that, but that's fine.
All right, Deoxys, I have no idea what to do.
Deoxys is tough because shield this. It'll probably be a Thunderbolt.
Ah, okay. And it was Rock Slide and Thunderbolt, I think, correct?
Yes. Okay. Yes. So this is going to be a tough one. What I'm going to have you do is charge up to 1 Hydro Pump and then Ice Beam.
Oh, shit, my bad.
That's fine.
Excuse me.
Hopefully he doesn't shield this. It's never fun when they shield the Hydro Pumps. Oh, they did. Damn.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. Don't shield this one.
Okay.
He'll need to hit you with another one anyway. This will do about half. It'll get you into the yellow, but it will not KO you. So yeah, that's about half. So you should be able to get to another Hydro Pump. No. Yeah, do shield this. And then overcharge the Hydro Pump like by 1 or 2 bubbles. Okay. Do 2 more bubbles. So 1. Okay. Hydro Pump.
Oh.
Yeah, and now go immediately into Reggie. I was hoping to bring that last shield, but honestly, Ice Beam might do it too. All right, Reggie.
Okay.
And you're going to want to Flash Cannon this. Focus Blast does more damage, but you want to be able to farm down at the end. Or you could just do a Focus Blast and undercharge, but basically you're going to want to just farm as much as you possibly can. All right. Yeah, Focus Blast, but undercharge it a little bit. Get to the Great and then stop.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So now just walk on it down. And whatever he brings, actually don't use a move right away because if it's the Umbreon, you're gonna wanna Focus Blast it. But you'll have a move now for whatever comes in next. If it's the Deoxys, then you're gonna Flash Cannon. Umbreon, you're gonna Focus Blast.
Okay.
Yeah, he does have a shield. But you do have a little bit of energy on both of your Pokemon in the back. So let's see what he brings in. All right, Focus Blast. And then we're going to play this similarly to the way we played the last one. You're going to let him use whatever uses energy and then switch immediately into Vigoroth. Oh, wait. Okay, Flash Cannon.
Ooh.
Nice. He did you a favor there. He should not have switched into that before using a move because you could. This will KO the Deoxys and.
Get one more slap on.
Oh, yeah. And then he wasted a lot of energy there. All right, now again, just let this die. You don't. It doesn't really. Well, you don't need shield anyway, so but we want this to die, so don't worry about it. And then come in immediately with the Vigoroth and Body Slam.
Makes sense.
He's going to have to use. He can't overcharge because another Body Slam will beat him. So I'm almost positive Azumarill will beat it to the Ice Beam in the back.
Must have another Body Slam. Oh, never mind.
Oh, don't freeze!
Uh-oh.
Don't freeze! No. We have this. No, don't freeze. Oh man, what the hell?
Uh-oh.
All right, it's okay. You might still beat it in the back. I hate lag like this. All right. Oh, let's hope that you beat it to a move in the back. Oh, yeah, you will. Oh, hopefully. All right, Ice Beam. Ice Beam. Yeah, Ice Beam KOs here.
You beat the trainer and the lag.
Right? We were all. I think this KOs. Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Wow.
I hate lag like that. But I knew we were 2 away in the back, which is why I wanted you to Ice Beam the Skarmory instead of Hydro Pumping it because I love having like 30 energy on Azumarill in the back. Oh, that was close.
But
he definitely did you a favor taking the Focus Blast and then switching into Deoxys because then he wasn't at a move, so you were able to get 2 more moves off on Reggie instead of just the 1, which is nice.
That's
all right, next battle.
Typical mistake that I make right there. That swap that he did.
Yeah. He should probably he probably should have just KO'd Reggie when he had the chance instead of switching into Deoxys, but he might have wanted to farm down. The fact that we overcharged a little bit meant that we were closer to a Flash Cannon than he thought we were. So he probably thought, okay, he used his energy, and I'm going to farm down with Deoxys, but we got to another move.
Sableye. Uh-oh.
This is a very tough match. We're going to stay in this for now. This is a very complicated matchup because both fast moves are resisted. His is double resisted. All right, that was my bad. I'm sorry. We're gonna want to bulldoze this because it's a ghost, kind of like the old Marowak. Body Slam's double resisted. I'm sorry, that was my fault. I should have mentioned that earlier.
Okay.
Luckily, all his Shadow Claws are resisted, and the foul plays it'll do about 40%. So you should be able to get to another charge move.
And I'm gonna go for that Earthquake, right?
Yes, you're gonna go for the bulldoze. Yep.
Or bulldoze, yeah.
I don't think this will KO. Even if it does, don't shield. Even if this does a KO, you're not gonna shield. It might KO, honestly, but Azumarill is very good against Sableye in the back. So can you get to it? Yeah. Hopefully this is close enough that he shields. Let's hope he shields because you were 1 away from a bulldoze, so he might shield. Yeah. Beautiful. Very, very, very good call there. All right, Azumarill.
Okay.
And this is a purified Sableye, so Chansard has returned. All right. All right, you're going to stay in this for a minute. You're going to Hydro Pump. And then you're going to switch into Reggie still.
Okay. No, I took the hit.
Honestly, that might have been a misplay on my end because don't shield here. It's going to be a Thunder Punch. Because now this is going to be a little bit of overkill. You probably should have Ice Beamed there, but that was my bad. You would have had a little extra energy in the back. All right, you're gonna overfarm, and then take this. That's no problem. Don't bother shielding this.
So we probably want to worry about our shields because of that Azumarill not having any energy.
Yeah. So honestly, can you farm this down? No, you can't. All right. And even hitting no bubbles here would KO it. So just don't worry about it. You're at 100 energy now, so you'll have 35 in the back. And what's he going to bring in? Yeah, Flash Cannon it immediately.
Okay.
Don't shield here. You're gonna have an Azumarill in the back with 2 shields against something with unless he's got like a Meganium, you're gonna be in pretty good shape. All right, Flash Cannon now.
Okay.
And the Azumarill doesn't have a ton of energy, but it doesn't have any energy, but it does have 2 shields, and it has a good amount of. Ooh. All right, switch. He's gonna farm you down. Switch. What does he have in the back?
Switch to switch. Hydro Pump versus Hydro Pump.
Hydro Pump.
We have both shields too.
You have 2 shields. Unfortunately, his Sableye has a good bit of energy. So this will be close. We might need to sack swap the Reggie towards the end of this.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Makes
but
sense.
we know we have that in our arsenal if we need to. And you have 2 shields, so shield this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you baited. That's fine. You've got 2 shields. You don't need to worry about that. You're gonna Hydro Pump.
Did another ice beam, I think, right?
She. Yeah. Okay. Good call. All right. Now another Hydro Pump.
Now we can. I didn't actually pay attention if I was gonna be able to swap after this. Do a sack swap.
Not quite. You're gonna. What you want to do is you're gonna count another. Another 5
3.
bubble. 1, 3. Okay. Ice beam. Shield it. Yeah, you have a shield.
Shield for sure, and then ice beam it.
Yeah. Farm it. He's farming
I think I hit the
2
chart.
more bubbles and then throw.
He was there.
Yeah, he had ice beam in the back. That was he played that very. He used his energy very well. And we didn't get a chance to sack swap.
Ooh.
Oh damn! All right, he used his energy extremely well there. Well played.
GG.
All right, so we went 3 out of 5. They're not bad. We're still running positive. Oh wait, we went 4 out of 5 there. Oh no, 3. Never mind.
3. Yeah.
3. That's not bad. All right,
Still go positive. I like it.
another 10 points, and let's go on to the 4th set.
Sableye is super duper tricky.
Sableye is very tricky. It gets energy so fast, and it's when it's able to farm something down, it's just very very hard to deal with.
Mm-hmm. I hope we get another Sableye. I want to try that again.
Yeah. Okay. Sableye is very good to practice against, so that's a good call. What I would have done was just I think it was we were a little late on the switch and got him a little extra energy, but okay, we're gonna stay in this. We're gonna stay in this matchup, and we're going to shield the first frenzy and then try and force another shield on his end, and then just body slam down.
Okay. Wow, that does a lot more than I thought.
Yeah. Okay, shield here. And then body slam. I think unfortunately, you would need a double shield to win the 1 shield, but we're trying to just get it low enough that Reggie can farm a little bit. So just keep countering. You know what? Shield again.
Okay.
I want switch advantage. So we're gonna do here is we're gonna get it low enough where we either KO it with this body slam and win switch advantage, or we get it low enough that we can farm. Body slam. Now let's see if he wants to commit to double shielding or give us switch.
Okay.
He does shield. All right, nice. All right, so he switched. Oh, he gave you switch too. All right, just body slam it, and then go right into his roll.
Okay.
Man, he gave us switch advantage. Okay, cool.
Left Venusaur with charge.
Not a lot, to be honest.
Okay.
Well, a little bit, but what we're gonna do is you're going to not use a move for a while. Again, this Venusaur on the back is going to be pretty. It's going to pretty easily just wreck your Azumarill. It doesn't matter whether you have this much energy or less. So you're going to farm up to 100 energy. You're going to just keep farming, farm.
Okay.
Take this move, no problem. He's not. I don't think he's at a frenzy yet, and if he is, at least we'll make him use his energy. So you're going to do another 3 bubbles, and then immediately. Okay, now, because you don't want to be able to switch out of that either. So now I think you're 1 or 2 bubbles away from another ice beam, which just means that the Venusaur can't farm you. Hydro Rump. Beautiful.
Nice.
I don't know why he did that, but I guess he just wanted to eat the ice beam. But beautiful. All right. I don't know what he's doing. Okay, so now you let this go, obviously, and then come in with Vigoroth and farm it down. He will either need to use his energy or switch into Venusaur. Either way, that's fine for us. Perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, you'll farm down both Pokemon. This is over. Yeah.
Super
oh man.
power.
Okay. Yep. Back into Registeel.
Necessary.
and then just lock on it down. You can take 3 frenzy plants, no problem. So just lock on it down, and then the only issue you'll run into is if he's already at another superpower. So just flash cannon, not this flash cannon, the Registeel when it comes back in, the or the Melmetal when it comes back in, but just to be safe, because if he had another superpower here, it might get close. But yeah, GG's. So the mistake that he made there was that he double shielded, committed to double shielding, and then also gave you switch advantage. The only reason that the Venusaur would want to double shield there is to win switch advantage, but he double shielded and then switched out of it, foregoing switch advantage, which almost sealed the deal for you.
Because it left my Vigoroth with a little bit of charge, and then also gave me the option of what to go into after.
When you're in that lead situation, you either want to get switch advantage or shield advantage. And what I decided we were going to do is give up shield advantage by double shielding and win switch advantage. And his play was to then double shield, beat the Vigoroth, and win switch advantage. But what he did was he double shielded and then switched, locking in his Pokemon against your counter. So he gave up both shield and switch advantage, which is not what you want to do in that situation. If he wanted to switch into his Altaria, what he should have done is just let Venusaur die, and then Altaria would have come in with an extra shield and not locked in. And he would have had a much better shot of winning. But either way, that worked out really well for us. So we take those.
Nice.
Let's go into game 2.
Sounds great.
That's always what I like to see. When I'm in a lead situation and I know I'm going to lose, I'm trying to decide if I want to over shield to win switch or under shield to win shield advantage and then farm in the back. And that's always something you need to, like, once you get more comfortable with the matchups, like here, we're going to stay in. We know in the 0 shield, we'll get off at least 2 body slams. And this is IV dependent. We might get screwed if it's a very high IV Azumarill. It might get to a third Ice Beam. I remember in the last game, we beat it 1 turn before the third Ice Beam. So it's IV dependent. We're going to let the first one go. He's only done 5 bubbles, I think. Maybe 6, but definitely not a Hydro Pump, which would be 7. Play rough. So he must have done 6, but that's fine. And so you're going, actually, that's probably better. So that's actually definitely better because it'll take him an extra bubble to get to the last one.
Okay.
So now we're going to Body Slam. He didn't shield here. We're going to shield this next one, and then we're going to Body Slam again.
Okay.
Now this will get a little bit tricky because you'll have to. Oh, it doesn't have Hydro Pump. Okay, awesome. All right, this will be a little tricky. I really hope he can't bubble you down. That would suck. But I think you'll need 2 more counters after this to KO, unless he shields, which would be great.
Nope.
Yeah, I think he can bubble you down. Unfortunately, let's see.
That was super cool.
Oh, nice. All right, Body Slam immediately. Throw the body. Oh no, you don't have it. Never mind. You're good. That's fine. All right, come in with Registeel.
Okay.
Those Azumarill Vigoroth matchups are always very tight. So what we did here is we gave up an extra shield to win switch advantage, and now you're gonna flash cannon.
Okay.
Switch advantage is so big in blind battles because you don't really know what they can have. They can have really hard counters. Again, he could have a grass Pokemon in the back, and we'll end up losing either way. Don't shield here. There's no way this is a Focus Blast, and nothing else will do it even half. So it's probably a Thunder Punch. Fire Punch. Okay.
Punch.
Still, you can see how little that did. He still needs another 2, I think. And the fact that he has Fire Punch, he's either running double punch or nothing that can hit Azumarill. So we're still in pretty good shape. Is it? King is saying that this is Zen Headbutt, which is actually that's a very good point. Yeah, it's not confusion. Don't shield here. What you're gonna do is you're gonna flash cannon, and you don't want him to farm in the back, so flash cannon and then immediately switch into yours. Oh wait, he switched. All right, focus blast. And then immediately go into your Azumarill.
Okay.
Man, he locked in a Registeel against the Focus Blast. We take those. Now you can farm it down completely. You're gonna shield this flash cannon and then just farm it down all the way.
Okay.
Then you'll Hydro Pump the Hypno in the back, and that'll be GG's.
Seems like he's gonna get 1 more off.
Oh yeah, he will, but it'll do less than half, so you're fine. The Hypno in the back does not have enough energy for Shadow Ball, which is the only thing you'd really need to worry about. And even then, you won't. It would do less than half. So
You said we're
farm it
hydroing.
all the way down, and then immediately throw the hydro pump. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
This won't KO, but the bubbles after this will, I think. Yeah, maybe a double ice beam would have been better. I think King's right. Ice beam again. That's fine.
Nice.
Yeah, King's right. He had a little more health than I thought he did. A double ice beam there would have been a little better. It's only 110 energy. But either way. And the Reggie in the back was not totally dead yet, so you might have honestly been able to lock on it down.
That was
GG's.
smooth.
I want to know what that second move was on the Hypno. Fire Punch is a kind of an off-meta moveset. It doesn't hit a whole lot. I mean, I guess it hits Registeel, which is unfortunate. But typically you want Thunder Punch and or Ice Punch as your punch.
Interesting. Okay.
All right, let's go. Next game.
Nice.
For anyone in the chat who's curious as to why Thunder Punch is flips the Azumarill matchup, which is huge, the main reason you want it on Hypno, and Ice Punch is extremely good against Altaria and Tropius. 3 of them more common meta Pokemon. Okay, you're gonna stay in this. Okay. It has Brick Break. Brick Break is very bad, and it'll have to shield like crazy. So you're going to just you're just gonna body slam it for days.
Wow.
The Brick Breaks will not KO. If it aggressively shields, it might beat you, but barely, and then it'll be farmable in the back.
Okay. Took the hit.
Yeah, don't shield this. Don't shield this. There's no way it's a wild charge. Yeah, you're fine. Now body slam for days. He'll get the other one, but shield this one. You want switch advantage. Shield this one, and then you'll have a body slam in the back. He will not get to a third one. Don't use a move here. Just farm it down. And then body slam whatever comes in. Wait a minute, because in case it's a like a Registeel, you don't want to. All right, body slam. Oh man, that was my fault. You should have body slammed immediately. Registeel.
Okay,
that's fine. We won switch, and there's nothing this could have that can touch your Registeel. So you're just going to farm, and then throw a move. I'm trying to think. Don't shield this. Leaf Blade won't do very much damage, and you need to get rid of this before. Don't shield this. I want to see how much the Leaf Blade does. I mean, Victory Bell is the highest damage grass Pokemon for the most part in the game, so it definitely hurts. But all right, another Flash Cannon. And you will shield the next one just because you really don't want the Azumarill to take any of these any of these Leaf Blades. So shield here. Yeah, exactly. He might switch. Should be cognizant of that. Pull up your switch menu. Sludge Bomb. Don't switch. Just pull it up. Flash Cannon. And now immediately switch into Azumarill. You don't want whatever comes in next to be able to farm. Well, actually, yeah, I'd just immediately switch. Yep, so switch right away. Oh, the mirror.
Nice. So if he has play rough, we lose this, right?
Honestly, it's so close. You might not lose it. You might be able to stack swap the Reggie.
Okay.
And it looks like it does have play rough. That was a little bit too fast to be a Hydro Pump.
Oops.
Oh, beautiful.
I think.
Hydro Pump. Yeah, you never want to Ice Beam in Azumarill, so you're in a very good shape here, at least for now. Honestly, Ice Beam, you might want Ice Beam in the end, so you might not necessarily win, but you're in pretty good shape. The fact that you use an Ice Beam, though, means he almost definitely does not have play rough, because you definitely don't Ice Beam with a play rough Azumarill. So unless he only has one move, which would be surprising.
There it is.
Why did he? Okay. Yep. Go.
And then we're gonna sack.
And then switch into Reggie to try and eat a play rough.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're in pretty bad shape here, unfortunately. Can you do it? Now. Nope, he didn't fall for it. Oh, he still used his energy. Okay.
Still use a charge. I think I would have made it to a Flash Cannon anyway.
Unfortunately, I think he still has energy in the back, but yeah, he'll still beat you to that. He'll still beat you to the next move. No? Go.
Yes.
Wow. It'll be very close. I don't. It does like 28 damage. I don't know how much health it does.
So
Boom.
close. Wow.
Oh, there you go.
So close.
So he lost that by ice beaming. I don't know if that was a mistake or if he thought he needed to, but when you have play rough, you definitely go straight play rough.
Right.
And we won that having a Pokemon in the back to eat his energy. We didn't time the switch perfectly because he didn't use it right away, but I think King is right. I think he thought that he needed to beat you to a flash cannon, which it would have been close. I think his winning condition there was just to farm you down all the way. But either way, we take those.
Whew.
All right. 3 for 3. Let's go to game 4.
Yes. So once again, that was a good example of just choosing in the beginning, Vigoroth. Like, do we want to try and get rid of 2 shields? And then
exactly.
That was perfect. All
right. We know how to play this. We've done it a million times. We're going to stay in this and body slam and shield in the back. The last two we saw were Ice Beam, Play Rough, which in my opinion is the worst set. I think Hydro Pump is the most important, especially in a Registeel meta. Don't shield this. In a Registeel meta, I think the most important move on Azumarill is Hydro Pump. But oh wow! All right, just throw the body slam.
That was quick.
That was I must have miscounted wrong. I thought I only counted 6, but that's fine. You know, that's not the end of the world. Because now it'll be below half health and we can manipulate a Azumarill to get it into an energy advantage. So you're going to bring in a Azumarill. Man, that was fast. All right. We're going to charge up to a Hydro Pump and then Ice Beam it. Don't shield this. Let's hope it's not play rough. No, we're good.
So charge up to Hydro and
no,
then...
actually, yeah, Ice Beam.
Okay. Oh boy.
And again, we're going to be in a situation here where we're very low on health, but we're going to have a lot of energy and we're just going to have to commit to the full farm. Oh, so close. All right, don't shield this. You don't want to give a shield advantage. We're not in a great position here, but we're not totally dead either because we'll probably be able to get off 2 Ice Beams. Don't throw a move. Actually, no, yeah, do throw a move immediately. Throw an Ice Beam.
Okay.
Just in case it's the grass Pokemon. If we lose this energy here, we're dead.
Right.
Deoxys. Okay. This is not the end of the world. I'm gonna want you to throw 2 Ice Beams and then get out of there.
Okay.
Throw it again. Actually, you know, let's make him use his energy because he can't farm you down. So don't switch. Just wait till he uses a move.
Okay.
Counters resisted. He cannot farm you down. He can try, but you'll get to another move. So just don't shield here. Let it go. You're up a shield. And even though these counters are going to be super effective, Registeel Deoxys is actually fairly neutral. And again, you're up a shield. You'll be able to shield whatever he throws at you. Flash Cannon.
Okay.
Shield this. Thunderbolt is not like that big of a deal, but and now you're have like I think 20 to 30 energy over. So whatever comes in next, you'll be even shields with energy unless it's the hard counter. You're in. Oh, it didn't shield. Okay, so what that tells me is that his Pokemon in the back is weak to Registeel. So you're going to throw a Flash Cannon. Perfect. He didn't even get to another move. And if he had a counter to Registeel, he wouldn't have aggressively shielded at the Deoxys. So whatever comes in next is probably not a hard counter to Registeel. You're up a shield. Oh, perfect. All right. You're going to Focus Blast.
He left.
And then he quit.
GG.
Very good. Whew. So again, that's another situation where even if the first Pokemon almost beats you, like it beat your entire Vigoroth and it got your second Pokemon into the red in its first Pokemon. But getting that energy, you were able to fire off 2 Ice Beams on the Deoxys, get shield advantage, and then sweep in the back with Registeel, which is a pretty good situation to be in, especially because, again, you saw the Deoxys. It's a counter user. It's super effective on Registeel. People don't often bring 2 checks. So the fact that he had already shown his counter user meant that you were pretty comfortable knowing what he had in the back was not a hard counter to Reggie.
It really seems like a majority of these games running Vigoroth and then the Registeel dead. We're almost sacrificing the Vigoroth to leave Registeel with that back end shield advantage.
And that's a good point. That's why I like using Vigoroth as a switch in, because then I lose the lead, switch into Vigoroth, burn a shield, and then sacrifice it, and then I have a good situation in the back. But I mean, you can do it. You can do it in the lead too. So like obviously we're doing a pretty good job with it here. But yeah, Vigoroth is very neutral. It has a lot of soft losses, which you can manipulate to get energy on the Pokemon in the back, which is something that's really, really cool if you know how to use it properly. All right, so let's go. Game 5.
Let's do it. Let's go 5 for 5. Let's go, chat. Come on.
Do it. King, how's the chat doing right now? Awesome. I usually actually have Twitch up so I can read the chat, but I don't have it up right now. I don't know why. So, all right. So,
yep. So we're body slamming.
We're going to stay in this. We're going to double body slam and then farm in the back. Yep. It worked out pretty well last time, and let's hope it works out well this time. Although, actually, I'm gonna switch it up. Instead of switching into a Azumarill to farm, we're gonna switch into Reggie to farm, because we got the Altaria into a low enough spot last time. Again, don't shield this. That we could lock on it down, I think. And Reggie doesn't need to worry about the sky attacks. So we're going to let this go. We're going to body slam. And then let the Vigoroth die, and then lock on farm down this Altaria.
Okay.
With Registeel. Even if it lands two sky attacks on the Registeel won't mind. I asked him, he's fine. All right. So Registeel, and then just lock on for days. Okay. Eat this. Be ready to switch if he switches out of this Altaria. He shouldn't, because that'll give up switch advantage. But just be cognizant of the fact that he might. All right, yeah, lock on for days. You can eat another move, no problem. Nice. Yeah, it's fine. You already have almost 100 energy. Don't chill this, and the energy you have is worth more than the health that you're losing right now, in my opinion. So now let's see what he brings in. If he has an Alolan Marowak, something that can really soak up this energy, it won't be a great situation to be in. No, that's fine. Flash cannon.
Should I go for 2 flash cannons?
Yes.
Okay.
Hopefully we get there. Go.
Nice.
Yep. And now switch immediately into Azumarill.
Okay. Because he's gonna throw. I think he's gonna do the rock.
I think
slide.
I'm gonna try and farm you down. Yeah. And so you don't want to give him any extra fast moves.
Okay.
You're going to shield this. It's going to be a Thunderbolt, probably, and then you're going to just Ice Beam it. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think he gets to another one. Oh wait, what's he going to bring in? Oh wait, Hydro Pump. You're fine here. Hydro Pump. And the thing we're gonna have to worry about here is we're gonna win this matchup. You've had an energy lead. You're going to win this, but you want to win it with enough energy that you can beat him to the next move. Don't shield this. You have to shield one, but you don't need to shield the first one.
Okay.
And then you're gonna farm up to more than the next Hydro Pump. You're gonna farm up. Actually, no, what you're gonna do is here's what you're gonna do. You're going to Ice Beam it now.
Shield.
Shield this.
Shield. Yeah.
Shield this. Then Ice Beam. And farm down. That's your only play, really. And you might, unfortunately, need to sack the Registeel if we can work that in, but this will be tight. Let's see. We'll figure it out.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you farm them. Yep. Now throw the Ice Beam.
Oh.
Now.
Oh. First.
Beautiful.
Move first.
Beautiful. I could not have done that better myself.
Oh, I didn't have to use the move first? Oh, I thought I messed that up. I thought I had to use Ice Beam first. And
no, you did it perfectly. No,
okay.
My screen lagged. I didn't know that you pulled it off until Kang started yelling. Oh, yeah. It's going to be extremely close. Go. Oh! Oh, man. That was that was CNP. Wow. Honestly, you did that perfectly. That it ended up being CNP. Man.
GG.
Oh, well. Yeah, you played that perfectly.
Thank you.
and without my help, because my game lagged and I didn't know that you pulled off the switch. I was counting and then you switched before my game caught up, so that was perfect.
Okay, cool.
And
It
that
makes
just
it
shows you in the chat how important counting is to switch into like that. That was great. That was your only win condition, and to get it close enough to a CMP tie, that was extremely good. And for those of you at home, Thunderbolt is 55 energy, and Counter is 3.5 energy per turn. Ice Beam is also 55 energy, and Bubble is 3.66 energy per turn. So if they get to them almost at the same speed, he must have had the tiniest bit of residual energy to just get there as quickly as you. You get to them almost at the exact same time. So it's it was just I knew it would come down to almost a CMP tie, and it did. And you played that perfectly. So
Oh, Landris.
honestly, no real notes. That went as well as I expected it to. When you lose the lead and come back to being at the CMP tie, there's this is really annoying.
Where's the pass button? Just
right? King, isn't it really annoying to have to catch these stupid things? Yeah, exactly. I wish there was a I don't want this, let it run button.
Oh my. Please catch it.
Oh, come on. All right, guys, we're going to be here for another half an hour catching this stupid Landorus.
It's supposed to be a reward, right?
Oh, it's not even a good one, man.
They're rewarding me with using Ultra Balls. This is one of those situations where if I were to throw a normal Pokeball and no berry, I'd catch it. Oh, goodness, please.
Oh, come on.
This is craziness. I don't have the Ultra Balls for this. Gotta save them.
Right now, I'm running Azumarill, Altaria, and Shiftry. It's very flexible. Even if I lose the lead, I love Shiftry as the safe swap, and Azumarill and Altaria have pretty good coverage in the back. I got down to like 2850 running experimental teams in Master League, and I'm back up to 2999. I had a lot of 4-1s yesterday in Great League. It's just Azumarill and Altaria are the two best Pokemon in the game, in my opinion, and Shiftry adds a lot of flexibility. I've been seeing a lot of Umbreon leads, which is great for Azumarill. Damn. There we go.
Almost 100 rating.
That's awesome. All right. One more. I think we have one more set if I'm counting right. So let's do it.
All right.
But yeah, King. I might try and make some content with my team right now. It's doing solid. It's not doing fantastic. A lot of 4-1s, a couple of 3-2s, 1 5-0. But
we're feeling.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, man.
All right.
I do really love high damage glassy Pokemon in Great League. I love Shiftry. I love Haunter. I love Alolan Raichu. They just really fit my playstyle.
I would love to try Shiftry. It looked really fun.
Shiftry is fantastic.
All right.
All right. All right. So we're going to just stay in this. We're going to go straight for Bulldoze. No body slams, just straight for Bulldoze. Right. Hopefully they shield if you charge up to it, and you're not going to shield at all either. What you want to do is either burn a shield on their end or get them low enough to be farmed by Azu in the back. So no shields, straight for Bulldoze. They need to land two foul plays to beat you. And they do win the zero shield, but not by a lot. And Azu can get some very nice farming in the back. Nice. Okay. So yeah, now they cannot beat you with enough health to honestly, you can almost if this doesn't KO, you can just body slam. Don't shield.
Mm-hmm.
Those will either KO or come extremely close, and if it doesn't, you can body slam it to death. Oh yeah, body slam.
Nice.
Beautiful. I honestly didn't think it would work out that well. They'll either have to shield here or lose switch advantage because this is double resisted, but it will KO. Perfect. All right.
All right.
That worked better than I thought it would, to be honest. Whiscash, Azumarill. Mm-hmm. And Whiscash is a very good Pokemon, but it's also very easy to play against. Don't shield here because you know it is nothing that can really punish Azumarill. It'll just have to mud bomb you down, and it'll take like 4. So okay, pull up the menu and no, stay in here, stay in here. Ice beam,
Interesting.
and now switch.
Okay.
You needed to burn a shield first. This isn't. Don't shield here. This is too early to be a shadow ball, unless I'm counting terribly. I think this is gonna be a shadow punch. Oh, sludge bomb. What?
Sludge bomb. Yeah.
That is a terrible move to use here. Shadow punch is better. Against against double resisted steel Pokemon. Don't shield here either.
Mm-hmm. We're just gonna flash cannon it down.
Yep.
We just use it.
It has no shadow ball, so this is a much cleaner. It's gonna be a much cleaner game than I expected. We might need a shield 1, but that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Shield this one.
Yeah, shield this one. I don't love the idea of shielding this one, but if you didn't shield it, he'd be able to farm you down and have a sludge bomb for the Azumarill. So we're gonna switch. No, actually, you can't switch. Focus blast. Go. Beautiful.
Some weird lag there. Okay.
Yeah, and now switch immediately into Azumarill.
Okay. Perfect.
Don't shield this.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be closer than I thought.
Oh, we had the blizzard. Wow.
Okay. That's good for us. Ice beam.
Crap. All right, good.
Now you've got an extra shield, and you can almost bubble down the hunter.
Okay.
You actually might be able to bubble down the hunter. Oh no, you can't. Never mind. But you'll be able to get to an. Can you farm me down? Go. Oh no.
I can get the
shield.
ice.
Shield. You can get the ice beam. Shield it.
Yeah.
You have the ice beam, so shield it and immediately press the ice beam.
Tap. There we go.
Yep. He should not have used the move there, and that's a very a high skill thing to learn. If you know that you can fast move down and they have a shield and you won't get to another move, if he had just straight Shadow Clawed you there, he would have won because using a charge move takes a turn. So if they have a shield and you know you won't get to a subsequent move after that, you'd never use a charge move because he wasted a Shadow Claw there.
Interesting. Okay.
So it's a very, very high skill technique to learn, and it takes a lot of willpower because you just instinctively want to use your move.
Yeah.
But he knew that he never would have gotten to a second charge move. So there's no reason to use one. Just fast move down. Using a charge move takes a turn. He wasted a Shadow Claw there using the Shadow Punch, and he could have farmed you down. You would have been one turn off the Ice Punch. So
makes sense. Okay.
That was a very, very, very good play on your part. So well done.
Cool.
Haunter is a very hard Pokemon to move to work around. It's so flexible. It's so spammy. It's really, really hard to play against. But you did a great there, so good job.
Cool. It was an interesting team with the Sableye as well.
Yeah, double ghost. Wow, I didn't think about that. All right, we're gonna stay in here.
Okay.
We're gonna stay in here, and we're going to let the first one go, and then shield the second one.
Okay.
And yeah, we're gonna straight body slam.
Oh wow.
Don't shield here. We're gonna let this go and then shield the second one. And again, what I'm thinking in the back of my mind now, unless he's got 2 hard Registeel counters, once we get rid of this Swampert, Registeel will be very safe in the back. Now, sometimes I get burned and they have 2 hard counters, but chances are they won't. So it's a very good shot that if we can get rid of this Swampert, the Registeel will be clear in the back.
So we shield this one.
Yep. Shield this one and then body slam. And even if you get to the third one and beat your Vigoroth, this body slam will get it into a position where it'll be farmable in the back for Azumarill. And again, Registeel will have a clear path in the back unless you brought 2 counters.
Perfect.
Beautiful. All right. Body slam. We're just gonna let this go down. If he's playing correctly, he will farm you down, which is fine. He'll have a little bit of energy in the back, but none of Hypno's moves can do too much to Registeel. Did we get another one? Yeah, nice. Confusion is such a long move that you were able to sneak in an extra body slam before his confusion hit you, which is awesome.
That's mean. Oh man.
And now we're going to come in with Registeel. We're going to just absorb all the energy. Don't shield here. He's done 4 confusions. That's 5. This is not a focus blast. So we're just going to eat this. It's probably a Shadow Ball. Fire Punch. Why are people wanting Fire Punch? I've never seen that before. All right, I've rarely seen that. All right, we're gonna just immediately flash cannon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he's gonna shield or not. If you're close to another fire punch, he might shield. We're not going to.
Shielded.
He
All right.
did.
So it's going to be another fire punch.
Yep, don't shield here. You don't need to.
So at this point, we know that Focus Blast is off the table for his Hypno, right?
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay.
All right. Now, if he gets to another one, we will shield it, but just no, straight go, go, go.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now we have a shield advantage. And the best part about this is if he has any Azumarill counter, like a grass Pokemon, it's weak to Registeel. So there's not a whole lot that will beat both of these. All right, perfect. Just immediately flash cannon, and then switch out.
Okay.
You don't want him to farm. His only win condition is farming you down, so we're going to rob him of that by flash canning and then immediately switching out.
Okay.
Up a shield after having flash cannon. Even a player off Azumarill is going to lose this. So
makes perfect sense.
This don't shield here. Don't shield the first one in case he's trying to bait you. Again, he'll need to land 2 player offs. Yeah, he was trying to bait you there. You're trying to get rid of the shield. That's another good thing to note for when you're playing this. If he quit, if you require, if he needs to hit land 2 or 3 of one particular move to KO, don't shield the first one because with shields, because chances are they're going to try to bait you. And when he's trying to do that, he knew that he had to get rid of that shield and he baited you. So when the worst case scenario is just getting hit by a player off or a Hydro Pump, don't bother. You'll need to shield one eventually, but don't shield the first one.
Because essentially,
the second or third
makes sense. Because if he committed all that energy using his Hydro Pump or Play Rough right there, he would have basically lost if I shielded that right off the bat.
The thing is, what people don't really think about a lot is that baits don't really work unless there's a nuke option, unless it's something you're afraid of. Like in the Azumarill Mirror, there's nothing that's scary enough that you're going to want to shield early on. So there's no real reason to bait early on because it's not like there's a solar beam that'll KO you. You know, like Cherim is a good bait because there's a nuke option. There's no nuke option in the mirror. So there's no shield pressure early on. The shield pressure late game, if you think, okay, well, this move will KO me, I got a shield. But early game, there's no shield pressure. So I usually wait until the second or third charge move to even think about shielding. So what I would have done if I was in there is I would have used my Hydro Pump or my player off first and then Ice Beams later on. But, either way, you had that either way. So,
wow. This is amazing stuff.
Very well played.
Thank you.
No problem, man.
All
right, so we know how to play this one. We're going to just double body slam, not shield anything, and then farm with Reggie. The only way this plan will not work is if he has a wall to Reggie. Like if he has an Alolan Marowak, then the plan that we're using won't work. But just playing the law of averages, chances are he doesn't have an Alolan Marowak. And if he brings it, even like a Swampert that counters Registeel, if we can get off a Focus Blast, we're fine. So, and the way we've been playing this, the Reggie will get out of this matchup with like 90 energy. So, we're in a pretty comfortable position. Just body slamming. And with every strategy, if he is at the exact hard counters in the back, it won't work, which is fine. They're not going to work all the time. But most of the time, this will work. All right, go into Registeel. Eat a Sky Attack, no problem. And then just farm it all the way down.
Okay.
Be careful in case he switches. I don't think he will, but in case he does, just be cognizant of that. Farm, 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 farm. Beautiful. Now we're at 80 energy if I counted right. Flash Cannon.
Right.
Perfect. We're going to have to 2 of these. Beautiful. Flash Cannon again. Oh, awesome.
On the Hunter.
Now, whatever he uses, just let it go. Just let it KO you. Shadow Ball, Shadow Claw, whatever. Up 2 shields to none. Azumarill will wreck this Hunter, so you don't need to worry about it. This is probably a Shadow Punch, but don't worry about it. It'll KO you either way, and then your Azumarill is up 2 shields to none. Oh, Shadow Ball. Beautiful. He used all his energy. Awesome. Awesome. Now, you're going to want to shield the first one. He'll beat you to a move, so shield the first one. And then you're going to just Ice Beam, and you'll go into the back up a shield. Beautiful. Go.
It's amazing how all these games that we're winning, we're getting shield advantage on that back end.
Yeah, and
That's what's
again, we could still lose this if he has a really hard counter, like a grass Pokemon, but no, we got this. So just straight Hydro Pump. Don't shield this one. You'll have to shield one eventually, but there's no. I like shielding the second one just so you have a better idea of where you are health wise and energy wise. Just having that shield in the back is really nice to have, but it doesn't matter. You'll get the 2 Hydro Bumps before the 3rd Flash Cannon, especially because you had energy to begin with. So,
okay. Good damage.
Yeah. He'll get to another Flash Cannon like right about now. He's trying to overfarm a bit, but still, he needs another 4 lock-ons. Another 8 lock-ons to get to another Flash Cannon.
Oof.
This will be closer than I thought. No, you're fine. Go.
Nice.
You could have just Ice Beamed, but I wasn't 100% sure of KO because it's resisted. It was at that point, it probably would have KO'd, but you were fine either way.
Okay. Very nice.
Nice. Yeah, 3 Flash Cannons. That's 195 energy at 5 damage per turn, and 2 Hydro Bombs is 150. Yeah, you're right, King. That's actually extremely close. I'm not gonna do that. I can't do the math right now. It's how many turns, but yeah. Wait, really? Maybe. Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. All right, we're 3 for 3 in the last set. All right, let's do it. We need 1 more to get those charge TMs.
Oh yes. I think I used over 50 charge TMs on my maxed out Mew. So.
Oh man, Mew. I haven't gotten around to making my Mew yet. Unfortunately, it's very bad for Great League and it's very bad for Ultra League, and so I would need to get it's like 1460 and 2450 or something. It's terrible. It makes me sad. My Jirachi is the exact same. It's really bad, but I might max out my Mew for Master League.
So we're gonna play this similar to.
Yep, we're just going to, and then we're gonna count. I think that's the 6th bubble. This shield this.
Yeah.
It could be a Hydro. We don't want to be screwed over by another Hydro Pump.
Ooh,
no. Okay. But he did the right thing there. We overcharged the Ice Beam to make us think it might be a Hydro Pump, and then we shielded, which is frustrating. But at that point, it's fine.
All right, so we're gonna take the hit on this one.
Yeah, if this is a Hydro Pump, yeah, you have to take it. If this is a Hydro Pump, he wants shield advantage, and he's. Oh no, you're good. All right. Now Body Slam.
And he's probably gonna shield this.
If he does shield it, we'll just let him KO you, and then we're gonna farm in the back. If he doesn't shield it, I think you'll be able to KO. He did shield. Okay, that's fine. Now coming with a Zoomerl. Eat whatever move he uses, and then you're gonna Ice Beam. And honestly, don't shield this. Ice Beam and undercharge it a little bit. Get to the Great. You want to be able to farm him down before his 2nd Hydro Bump, which you will, no problem. And you want to also get energy in the back. So you can't farm it down all the way, but Ice Beam now. And then actually only get to an Ice. So get to an Ice and then stop.
Okay.
He needs at least 3 more bubbles for another. Oh, actually, that KO'd. Damn. I didn't think it would. All right, that's fine. We have a little bit of energy. Okay.
Hydro.
Take this.
Mm-hmm.
And then go to a Hydro Pump and then Ice Beam.
Okay.
This will be very close.
Oh,
he switched. Oh, what did he switch into? All right, switch. Beautiful. This is excellent for you. You're gonna Flash Cannon here and then farm all the way down.
Okay.
Don't shield this. Oh man, this is very nice. And I'd underfarm this Flash Cannon a little bit. I think it won't KO here either way, but you don't. So stop now. What?
There we go.
Yeah, I think it would have been nice if you underfarmed it a little bit more than that, but you're fine.
Okay.
On this, they're gonna Focus Blast this Wish Cash. Don't shield here.
Mhm.
It'll need to land another one. Yeah, you're fine. Focus blast. You're not going to shield this at all. And you're going to... Ooh, nice. Can you get to one, though? Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
Okay.
You can almost bubble down if you shield one of the mud bombs. This will be very close because I don't know if you can get to 2 mud bombs before you bubble. Ah, this will be close. You don't throw a move. Don't throw a move at all.
Definitely
Shield this, yeah. You need 3 more bubbles.
Okay.
Everyone in the chat, give us some hype. I don't know if he has another mud bomb. Yes. Boom. There you go.
That's insane.
There you go.
That's insane. So if basically, if I understand correctly here, like we were explaining from the previous game, using the charge move uses up a turn, and if I would have used up my turn right there, I wouldn't have gotten off that extra quick attack, which means he would have gotten 2 mud shots off.
Exactly.
Bombs.
By
Okay.
not using a move at all there, because he had a shield. By not using a move at all there, you got yourself an extra bubble, which ended up being the game. He was on them. He was on the mud bomb, if I was counting right. So if you used the move there, you would have lost. If you used the charge move there, you would have lost. So
wow.
Yeah. Oh man, that was close.
That was a very good call there.
That was
a great call.
Damn. All right. Last game, guys. Let's go. Hype.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so sweaty right now. Oh. Whew. I'm gonna have to shower after this stream.
Oh man. Okay, you're gonna stay in this. Try and burn a shield and then farm to all hell with Registeel, because Wigglytuff cannot hit it at all. So you're going to get off at least two body slams. He'll have to shield one of them, and then you can farm down with Registeel, which is going to be fine. Does it win the 0 to 1 shield? I don't think so. All right, throw. It wins the 0 shield. Okay, so let's see if he shields this or not.
Mm-hmm.
He did. Okay. Yep. Let it go.
Okay, and then Registeel immediately after.
Yep.
Because that Wigglytuff.
You're up a shield, and you're going to get energy and Registeel in the back. And this Wigglytuff cannot touch Registeel. So just bring in Registeel, lock on it down. You'll have energy and an extra shield. You're going to have so much energy. This is beautiful. It'll take a little while, but you'll get there. What's he going to do? Ice beam you? Play rough you? Doesn't matter. Don't shield here.
Mm-hmm.
This will probably be a play rough, but that's fine. Oh, ice beam. That's fine too. All right, now let's see what comes in. Flash cannon. Flash cannon immediately, and then switch.
Mm-hmm.
Because basically you want to get to another flash cannon, and you don't want to be taking these counter damages. So you know you've got 35 energy. I don't know if you get to it. Because he needed another 4 turns, and the counter damage was going to add. Shield this. The counter damage is going to add up.
Hydro, right?
Yeah. Oh, mud bomb. Okay. Actually, no, don't do anything. All right, hydro. Yep. And again, you need to worry about what with your last shield is going to be the most effective.
Mm-hmm.
This Skarmory cannot hit you with anything that will KO. The Toxie can. So do not shield here.
Mm-hmm.
You will win, no problem, if you have a shield for Sludge Bomb against the Toxicroak. So let this go. No problem at all. Over farm a little bit. And now throw a move now. And now you'll need 4 more bubbles to get to the next Ice Beam. And you have a shield for the Sludge Bomb. So you are fine.
Perfect. This
honestly, you might be in almost Mud Bomb range, but you won't get to 2.
So shield this.
Yep, shield this, and then no, Ice Beam.
Oh, Ice Beam. I'm sorry. Okay.
Because he'll get to another Mud Bomb, so you'll need Ice Beam.
Okay.
And then even if this doesn't KO, you'll be able to lock on him down before he KOs you in the back.
One bubble.
Yep.
Perfect.
And that's how you do that.
Man, that was such a clean sweep there.
That was 5 for 5, right?
I think so, yeah.
Great way to end.
That was phenomenal.
Ooh, there you go.
Okay.
Premium track too.
Oh, he's gonna put in that star piece, right?
There you go.
That was absolutely amazing.
Nice.
Pro play right there.
Holy TMs and everything.
8 rare candy. That's
Beautiful.
And another Landorus.
Oh, now it's been 20 minutes catching this Landorus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then we're gonna.
I want to see what that does to your ELO though. You'll be over 2,400, I think.
I think it'll be very close. Yeah, for sure. So, Dave, what were some of the big takeaways you took away from this match? Oh, one.
Nice.
Oh, got it.
One and done.
That was 2,400.
Oh, so close.
So close.
Oh, 97.
Oh, close. All right.
But yeah,
Wow.
Dave,
That'll be tomorrow.
What were some of the big things you took away from this session?
So, two big things that I took away immediately are with my opener. I never really knew that I should be either figuring if I want to commit to that or if I want to be trying to farm up and save that shield for the back end there. So I never really knew what to try to save back end or what to keep around. And seeing that Registeel back end with the shield advantage is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It's very powerful. And I felt like a majority of the time, even if we were at a slight disadvantage, that one shield just threw us to that point that we needed to be at.
Yep.
So Registeel can tank it very well at the end there. But also just like as soon as we open the game, it's figuring out, are we going to go left, are we going to go right? Are we going to commit both shields to the opener?
Yep.
And we're going to try to farm that down knowing that final two Pokemon we'll be okay with? Or are we just going to try to get Vigoroth out of there and save it for later?
Yep.
But most times we didn't really save that Vigoroth. If anything, Vigoroth was kind of just the hitman.
Yeah.
Did what he needed to do, took that first opener down, and then we left the back end shield for Registeel or Azumarill, which was powerful because they're both so tanky.
And we saw how often we were able to win because we were able to farm to death in the back. Like there were a lot of times where you lost the lead and your Azumarill in the back was almost KO'd too. We left the match with 100 energy and then double Ice Beam. You won shield advantage and then it was easy sailing from there. Mm-hmm. So I always try to maneuver a positive situation out of your lead. You don't always need to win the lead. You just need to win a positive situation.
Right.
So you can either win the lead and get switch advantage or lose the lead barely and farm in the back. But either way, once you see the lead, you got to be thinking in your head, how can I get out of this in a positive situation? Mm-hmm. And the options are, like you said very well, either over shield to win switch advantage, under shield to feint and get the energy advantage in the back. And we did that really well. You know, Vigoroth will lose barely to Azumarill and to Altaria. And knowing that it'll barely lose and it can be farmed in the back is a really good skill to have because you were able just to get so much energy on either Registeel or Azumarill when you lost that lead. And they're such good Pokemon with the energy advantage that it can really flip a lot of negative situations. So even if you lose the lead, you don't necessarily need to switch out of it. A lot of times people will say, I can't win this lead, switch out of it and get locked into an even worse matchup. Right. So you don't necessarily need to do that. Like if you lost a lead, switch into a Azumarill and they switch into a Venusaur, you're in a much worse situation than you started.
Yeah.
So losing a lead barely and just knowing what your win conditions are is a viable way forward. Especially if you know your team comp and know what you can beat and what you can't beat.
I feel very comfortable, especially since we faced similar openers and similar teams.
Yeah,
I feel very confident. And like you mentioned, knowing that Vigoroth can deal with Altaria and Azumarill opener, that is a big spot that I was struggling with before because I was thinking too black and white with it. I thought if I see an Altaria, I need to throw ice at it. Or if I see an Azumarill, I need to throw steel at it or something like that. I was thinking too black and white.
Yeah, there's a lot of finesse and a lot of advantages into strategically barely losing a lot of situations, especially if you've got tanky farmable Pokemon in the back. Sometimes I honestly would rather lose. Not always, but sometimes, you know, if I'm in a mirror and they burn a shield like on an Azumarill mirror and I won't shield because I know now I have a shield advantage and I can farm in the back. A lot of people they think too black and white and they're like, I need to win this matchup to maintain my momentum. You don't always have to.
Exactly.
You know, in the back end, energy or shield is really valuable, especially with the Azumarill. There's no Pokemon that'll comfortably beat Azumarill with an energy advantage. Even Meganium, Venusaur, Tropius, unless they have like a Tentacruel, which people aren't running, or a Lantern, which we only saw once. Azumarill with a shield advantage is dominant. And knowing you have a Pokemon that's dominant with a shield advantage in the back, like Meganium, Venusaur, Raichu, most of the Pokemon that will beat Azumarill don't do it if Azumarill has an extra shield.
Mm-hmm.
So just knowing in your head, okay, I just need to get shield advantage or an energy advantage. If I get 60 energy, I can double Ice Beam and Meganium before its first Frenzy Plant. That's a really valuable skill to know and to know exactly what you. I think you need 7 bubbles to double Ice Beam and Meganium before its first Frenzy Plant. And just knowing in the back of your mind, if you have those 7 bubbles that you can farm down and double Ice Beam and Meganium, it can flip that matchup. So it's a good thing to know and to know in the back of your mind what your win conditions are.
I've got a big question for you here because I don't fully understand it. On the topic of Azumarill here, it seemed like there are situations tonight where when we saw a play rough Azumarill, we were kind of like, okay, we got to deal with this right now. But why did we want Hydro Pump in those situations when we saw the play rough and we were kind of like, let's
Azumarill is one of those Pokemon that can really benefit from having 3 moves because there are benefits to each one of them. I hate Play Rough Azumarill, not because Play Rough is bad, but just because of what you lose. Hydro Pump is so important. It's so important for Registeel, which is one of the most common Pokemon. It's so important for neutral damage against Deoxys, against Vigoroth, against Toxicroak.
It's its best move in neutral.
It's its best move finishing for sure. It flips Bastiodon, it flips Probopass. It's extremely important. Ice Beam gives you win conditions against grass Pokemon. Like I said, I won so many games by farming within Azumarill and then getting double Ice Beam against a Meganium and flipping that matchup. You can't do that without Ice Beam. So it's not that Play Rough is bad. It's just that the other 2 attacks are so important. Ice Beam is so important. Hydro Pump is so important. Play Rough, the biggest advantage of it is it wins the mirror by like 30 HP. Yeah, which is, if you don't have that, it's not an insurmountable obstacle to overcome.
And that's where I think people are starting to think too black and white about it right there. Like they get stuck in that matchup and they're like, well, maybe I just lost my, steel type. So now I'm going to mirror match and I feel comfortable using Play Rough.
Yeah. And honestly, I don't mind, like even I never run Play Rough. I don't mind being in the mirror because like I said, you always get off 2 Hydro Pumps and you lose the 0 shield with the Play Rough Azumarill having 35 HP and no energy. So what I see there, I see a farmable matchup in the back. There's no carrier value for that Azumarill. It's not a terrible situation to be in as the Hydro Pump Azumarill. Even if that's your only counter to it, I mean, you can farm down with almost anything in the back there. So the fact that I need Ice Beam for Meganium, for Venusaur, for a stronger Altaria matchup, and I need Hydro Pump for Registeel, Bastiodon, and just neutral finishing damage, I don't need Play Rough for anything. You're right. When you're stuck in that mirror, it's a little bit difficult to overcome, but it's not insurmountable. Basically, Azumarill has 3 good moves, and Play Rough is by far the most replaceable.
And I completely agree after tonight.
You only need it for the mirror. It's a little bit better against Lapras, but I think King could you still lose the Lapras match.
Yeah, it depends on the IV. So if you're Lapras, I think if you have like a top 30 Lapras, then
it still beats Play Rough. And and Lantern will still beat Azumarill too. So, I mean, and again, we saw 0 Lapras today and 1 Lantern. We saw 2,500 Registeels.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Having Hydro Pump for that Registeel is so important.
Yeah, I think it totally depends on the meta, but GBL meta, totally Ice Beam, Hydro Pump is the way to go.
In my opinion, anyway.
Yeah, pretty much saw very similar teams all throughout. So maybe, I guess, one word to those of you that are similar to where I'm at, like 22 to 2,400, rank 8, is just work with what's there.
Okay,
I feel very confident with this team.
The $1 million question: you're gonna start streaming some PvP?
I mean, I never felt confident doing PvP just because I didn't really know how to structure my battles and what to do when and this. But this has given me so much more confidence.
Awesome.
I want to go PvP more right now.
Yeah, for sure. And honestly, just hit me up on Twitter if you have any other questions.
This was amazing and beyond helpful. I can't thank Yang enough. I can't thank Toshi enough. This is like. Thank you
awesome,
so
man.
Much, guys.
It was a lot of fun. Thanks a lot.
This has helped so much. And chat, thank you for hanging out and being so positive.
Yeah, thanks a lot, chat.
Apart too much, it takes a lot. There's a lot. There's so much more to GBL than just tapping on the screen. Even though that's
there's a lot going on there.
Absolutely.
And you jumped like what 150 points, like 150, I think.
Yeah,
that was a huge jump.
That was a huge jump. You're at 24. I think you're at like 2250 before. I think.
Yeah, it was almost 150 rating jump.
Nice.
That's crazy.
That's awesome.
So a couple announcements. So tomorrow we will be streaming the final 2 matches against Canada and Portugal. And honestly, down to the last wire. And
Definitely
you
tune in.
seriously don't know who wins that series until the very final match. It's absolutely insane. So many
Definitely
like
tune
1
in. That's gonna be
HP,
really cool.
so many 1 HP matchups. And then I believe on Wednesday, I still have to confirm, but we have our next guest coach, and it's going to be Caleb
awesome.
Pang.
Oh, awesome. Caleb is fantastic. One of the best battlers I know. I talk to him like almost every day. He's an amazing battler. So definitely tune into that.
So it's going to be pretty
That
amazing.
is fantastic, yeah.
But Toshi, thank you so much.
No problem.
Thanks for joining in and doing some GBL battles, and hopefully you learned a lot and can spread the awareness, and you can see like with a little bit of coaching, you can become a great battler.
For sure.
All right, perfect. We're gonna go raid. Thanks for the Twitch Prime. We're gonna go raid Sassy Frass, a really good battler, very consistent.
Sass is awesome.
Twitch streamer. Right. So let's go ahead and raid him. When you guys get to his chat, throw the oh mans so he knows that we're here.
All right.
All right.
See you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Toshi. Thank you, King.